Sorry.
Are we ready for door closed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, listen. I know you like Cam better than me. You gotta work. Is the mic facing forward? Yes.
Yeah, just look at the. I learned that the logo.
Yeah, the logo is the front.
Is the front.
Yep.
So I learned. Excuse me. Rip ad. For
Our friend Mocad is here.
Who is this? Do you know who this is?
Mocad?
Yeah.
It's a new follower from the last stream.
Oh, I thought you meant. Hello!
Hey! Oh, it's FaceTime.
Yeah.
Ready for some FaceTime?
Move over a little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah, you got my toe a little bit with your wheel.
Sorry.
Yeah. Also, this is water.
Yeah, everybody. Sam is getting nice and hydrated.
No, yeah.
Staying plenty hydrated.
Yeah. I had it left over from dinner, and I wanted to stay hydrated on stream, so water. I have more water.
Framing for this webcam by myself, so you know, we're still trying to work that out. Our chairs are quite big. Well, welcome everybody.
Hey! Oh my god, I have to like play to the camera now. It's so weird.
I know, right? So
Weird.
bizarre.
Ah.
You gotta be worried about what you look like.
Don't say that, because I'll do it. I will do it.
I'm gonna turn down.
I will start caring.
Quite a bit.
I have always cared.
Of course, you are a carer, Sam.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
Hey,
Sachi.
Yeah, we got face cam.
And James and Mocad, welcome.
Cam fucking figured out cameras over the last week. Yeah.
Also,
we're stunk. I've never heard that before.
y'all stunk.
Y'all are stunk. No, we are stunk. It's an adjective.
Oh,
I've never seen stunk used as an adjective before. I remember this part.
I don't know. Well, yeah. I don't remember what we were doing.
Oh no, wait. You know what? I'm like 2 streams back. I was thinking of like, do you remember that like
those dudes?
That elevator with those dudes who like kept finding.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Welcome to the stream.
Fucking leave me alone!
To stream.
Holy fuck, dude! Oh well, that's it. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Yes, bitch. Absolutely.
We've been streaming for 3 seconds.
James is like, no rest for the wicked. Ain't that the truth?
I wanted to get my fucking bearings.
Also, Sachi meant stunning, but with a K.
Oh.
You should have I thought it was like some like cool like northern UK slang that you were bringing to the chat. I was like, oh, I learned a new word today.
I just thought she was telling us that we smell bad. Y'all stunk!
Yo, y'all fucking stink!
You smell like shit!
You can smell it all the way over here!
Ooh, all the way from
the
northern UK.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Yeah. Also, how do you guys like our new overlay? Looked up some cool overlays on, shout out to Nerd or Die. It's a great website.
Oh yeah, are they the ones who told you how to do this? How to set this up?
No, it's the ones I bought the overlay from.
Oh, okay.
It's the website that sells our nice, fancy new synthwave overlay.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Nerd or Die. Great website. If you're a budding streamer, much like us, go check them out. They got good prices and good overlays.
That's awesome. We love a fairly priced thing. Fuck.
What is it?
Hold on, I'm trying this. What's the code for our emotes again?
Oh,
Chill 16?
no, and sad got approved.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So chills. I mean, if I'm doing this correctly, chills 16 and then capital N-O. I got killed by the same thing.
I see it. Woo! Guys, our emotes work. You guys can now. Oh my god.
No.
You guys. So that. Yeah.
No!
You guys can now no, even when our moderator isn't active.
Yes. I expect all of you to use those emotes to their full extent.
You can also. There's me crying. That one got approved.
That's
And
you
there's,
have to be a tier 2 subscriber for that.
Oh, pardon me. And then tier 3 is angry you, right?
Yes, angry Cam.
Excellent.
When I rage, because who knew that I rage? I didn't know that about myself.
No, it's never happened in like a Dark Souls or like a
Anything?
like a Mario Maker stream or like a no touch screen or like
I would love to stream no touch. That's a great idea.
any of those, you know?
Yeah.
Any of those.
Yeah. Also, guys, this is a better no time than like the present. We are trying to up our follower goal. We have a goal. We have another 40 days to get 100 followers. So
Woo!
if you're watching right now and enjoying yourself, drop a follow maybe. Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
cool? It'd certainly make me happy.
Also, not for anything. We have an idea for a celebration planned, but we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes,
Our
yes.
YouTube channel has 100
That's
subscribers
right.
now.
We never talked. Yeah, thank you
That's
to everyone
amazing.
who subscribed to us on YouTube.
Thank
That
you
is
so
that is a
much.
huge help for us.
Yeah.
And we love doing this
Well,
stuff.
it's just you know, it was just very validating. And for anybody who's new to the stream, this is water.
yeah. Water Wednesdays, ladies.
Where my water women at?
Oh, come on. With two of the things!
What is it with the ones who have this shit strapped to their backs?
They're just so and then the tiny
Ombre
one
shows up. Just run. Can you run away?
what do you think I'm rolling for?
Cam, I suggest you run away.
Thank you for the suggestion.
Cam,
Yes?
it's time to run away.
I'm getting beaten.
Cameron.
Ow. No!
Oh well, that's.
Oh, with the...
Should have run away.
Should I run away? I don't know if I should have ran away or not.
We ran away.
You know what we should do? This is maybe not right this second. We can do it if we take a break or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to angle the monitor so that you can't see the door. Because I'm stingy.
You want that flush black background.
Yeah, I like things to look nice.
Right. I can't wait until we can get our lights up and running. Like the cactus light and the flamingo light.
Yeah.
That'll make it really cool.
Yeah, they're right over there. I tried to. I remember
do.
this.
Now
I tried.
now I have to tell you guys when I'm going on my phone because
you can't just tune out whenever you want.
I really don't do that, but I don't.
I'm kidding. I'm scaring you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do a little bit of self-promoting.
Yeah,
over
maybe
here.
let us know. Maybe let the good people on Twitter know that we're playing
Yeah.
some Dark Souls. Oh hey, Pez here. Yeah, check it out,
This
dude.
here, yeah, you can see our face now.
You see what we look like.
It's us. It's me.
Isn't this odd? You guys have been knowing us by voices for so long, to the point where you can now attach a voice to our face. Like, do you think there's people who are listening who are like, "Oh, I thought the big white guy was the girl."
They thought that our voices were reversed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say, "Hi, it's me. I'm Cameron. It's really me," and then you just like lip along with it.
Okay, ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hi, it's me. I'm Cameron. It's really me. Like that's what they were seeing the
Yeah,
whole
exactly. They're like, "What the fuck?" See, you got me killed by doing the mouth thing.
time. Please call us ugly, Pez. I want you to.
I don't want
want you
that.
to know. I want to know what your opinions on my outer appearance are.
Yeah, it's very important to us.
Yeah.
But yes, Pez, you're a tier 1 subscriber too, so you have a new emote with us.
Yeah,
You can
our emotes got approved.
you can do the no
Use it
emote.
now.
The no.
Little something for your money.
Yeah.
Some for your money.
A little gift from us to you for your $5 a month.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh God, I
Absolutely.
need to stop talking so much and pay attention to
I
this
know,
game.
but we're having a good time.
Of course, I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, keeping up with promotion.
Okay, you just have to shift over, Sam. Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, like shift right over.
You're such a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
You're such a perfectionistic old bitch.
What can I say? Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware.
Yep.
We're better in the lights this way. You can see our beautiful faces.
Well, there we go. Now everybody can see my faces.
Okay, now I need to fucking pay attention.
I was gonna say, what are we trying to do? What do we want to accomplish? What's
Well-
our game plan? What's our game
I
plan?
don't. I didn't consent to that. I don't know what that was. I'm just trying to continue playing Dark Souls, dude. We're just fucking playing some Dark Souls.
We're just playing some Dark Souls, dude.
Hey, playing fucking Dark Souls.
Hey, I'm just trying to play some Dark Souls over here. Can I play some Dark Souls, maybe?
No. So if I remember correctly, there's a boss fight over there. Yeah, I can see the gate.
Are you,
right.
are you ready for that?
That was.
Oh, that guy saw you.
Yeah, whatever. I fucking don't give a shit about this guy.
I mean, these guys are kind of tough.
Yeah, but
They also really, like, they really want to kill you.
I
The other
know.
enemies are like, this is my environment, and I'm just like, it's like the equivalent of squashing a spider. You're a spider to them. But this motherfucker,
Yeah.
this motherfucker wants to kill you.
This guy's an exterminator.
This guy is like, you,
I stabbed him
you cannot be here.
in his butthole.
And he survived.
He's like, ah!
It's like, it hurts.
Oh, you did it again!
Hate it. Son
He's
of
like,
a bitch.
oh, do it one more time! Oh, he's alive! I got that time though.
Evans here. Evans is
Yo!
like, this is a Lucio ball.
Hey, the summer Overwatch event I think is on right now.
Oh, is it?
So let us know if you want, if you guys want to watch me fucking play Overwatch very poorly. I'm not good at Overwatch. Evan Millhouse, however, is good at Overwatch. So
Amazing.
go watch his streams.
So good. I don't even know what's going on when I watch him. I don't. I think I said that in one of his streams one time. I was like, oh, so this is Overwatch. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like,
what is happening here?
I can't see. There's a lot going on.
It's weird, it's gay, I don't like it.
It's weird. It's gay. I don't like it. Get rid of it.
There actually is a lot of gay characters in Overwatch.
Oh my god.
Tracer is gay.
We're almost due for a weirdo rewatch. I don't think we've watched it yet in 2020.
I don't think we have either now that I think about it.
Oh, it's time. I mean, like, not tonight.
Not tonight. We have to watch the Great Canadian Bake Show tonight.
Yo, Cam and I don't know if anybody else, a couple of you aren't Canadian, but a couple, we've started getting into this show called the Great Canadian Baking Show? Bake Off?
No, Great Canadian Baking Show.
Great Canadian Baking Show, because it's not like Great British Bake Off. Like, they are really nice to each other, but there is a sense of competition, unlike with Great British Bake Off. But, no, like, we started watching it, after we get high.
Whoa!
Whoa! And it's proven to be like our go-to like high thing to watch in the evenings before we go to bed. And we got so into, like, I actually got so mad because there was this one guy in season 1
Named James.
named fucking James.
Not our
who
James.
wasn't
James,
even
our
Canadian.
James is great.
He was British. Come on.
Well, I think he was like, because you know, like, because the Great Canadian Baking Show is based off the Great British Baking Show, right?
So they have to let Brits on. Like, that is so Canadian. That is so Canadian.
Yeah, we're just trying to be polite.
Never fully letting go of our ties to Britain, and it's like, why are you holding on to this so badly?
I think that's
Why
all.
is the Queen still on our money? Nobody gives a shit.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
has given a shit.
James watched it as well.
Yeah. So I'm just going off about it because there's somebody in the chat who knows what I'm talking about. But binged a few weeks ago. Oh, Dan Levy leaves? I didn't know that.
Aw.
Oh, well.
That's
But
a
yeah,
shame.
you feel me, James. For those of you who have a life, this guy James consistently did not complete the challenges and like didn't get eliminated, and he would take really stupid risks. Like he tried to make like some crazy fucking coffee concoction when the challenge was like pies or something, and it was just like, how are you still on the show? How did you not get eliminated? He kept getting you know what his thing was? He would make ugly things, but they would be delicious. So the judges would keep saving his ass because what he was making was ugly but delicious. And it's like, okay, but the one time they were supposed to make millefeuilles, which are like little like pastry things, and they want the challenge was to make, I think, a dozen, and he didn't make the full dozen. And it's like,
Right.
You didn't complete the challenge. Why is he winning? Because it tastes good? Fuck you.
Yeah.
You didn't
That's not
do
what this
the thing.
competition's
Everybody else had the same amount of time, same materials available to them, made all of their millefeuilles regardless of how good or bad they wound up being. But you motherfucker got away with
Ridiculous.
it because you're like kind of quirky and nerdy, and the judges, I don't know, took a liking to you.
Ooh.
Like,
Ridiculous. Yo,
unbelievable.
Dark Souls fans, how do I open up my world to like other people? I want to get some boys in here so we can beat this boss.
Fucking colonizing the baking shows. That's how it felt. That's how it felt. Like he was colonizing the baking show. It was.
Oh, maybe I have to turn on the online gameplay. Oh, here it is. Matchmaking on. Blah, 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 blah. cool.
But
But how do I want to actually summon the boys? I thought it was this item because I know it's like an item.
I didn't know you needed items to summon.
Yeah, this game is weird.
Okay.
Banished. I don't want that one. It's not that either. Dark Side? No, I don't want that. Ask famous YouTuber Eyebrow Cinema.
I was literally about to say, where's Dan?
I know, seriously.
Where's Dan?
Right when you need him.
I need him. He's probably busy doing cool shit.
Yeah, he's too busy being a goddamn professor.
Yeah.
You know, being like the smartest person I've ever met.
As you are.
Oh, god damn it. I went aggro on another one of these things. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Ooh, stabbed him in the spine. Sam, do me a favor?
Yes.
You want to Google how to do multiplayer in Dark Souls 3?
Yeah, hang on.
Will I beat this thing? Into the ground. Into the ground.
Into the ground.
Down to the ground. Yeah, so let us know. We're also, you know, with Streamlabs and OBS, our settings are a little weird. So if we're too loud, if the game's too loud, if we're too quiet, let us know.
Okay. Sorry. What did you want me to Google?
Google how to do multiplayer in Dark Souls 3.
How to do multiplication. Good question.
Yeah, I you know what? Save that one for later. I'm gonna need that for later.
Wait, why multiplayer? I'm not playing.
No, but I don't want you to play. I want to invite.
You don't want me to play?
Sam.
Okay, Dark Souls 3. Wait, did something happen? Oh, Evan cheered for us.
Evan gave us a cheer.
Thank you.
But what?
Thank you.
I guess our cheer bars don't work.
Help my
Hey,
friend
Cal's here.
Buy me a webcam and let me pay her back, but I'm anxious. Cal's here! Woo!
Actually, this webcam I bought,
And he's freaking out because he can see our faces.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's like $100. It's a really cheap webcam.
Well, no, Sachi's just anxious about people buying her stuff.
Oh.
Is what I'm assuming.
Right.
Like her friend wants to buy her a webcam and like let her pay them back. But I mean, if you're gonna pay them back, usually what I do, let's donate to the webcam fund. That's very nice, Pez. Usually what I do is just like I'm like, okay, like I'll pay you back, but like we're gonna agree on a payment plan, and like you can expect me to pay you back on these days, and then I feel better about it.
For sure.
Like I remember when I went to New York a couple years ago.
Because I'm just gonna read this. Keep talking.
Yeah, sure. When I went to New York a couple years ago, my friend and I, obviously I was always going to pay her back regardless of the price, but excuse me, we got boned with the conversion rates, and they wound up being like twice the original price that we wanted. And so for like 6 weeks, because I would give her $100 every week, every time I got paid for 6 paychecks, I would just like give her $100. Yeah, no, debt's scary, but like if you have a payment plan and you like if you budget and think about how much money you make, or how much money you bring in, I don't know if that's nothing right now or what, and you figure out a payment plan, it feels better.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing feels quite as good as like making that final payment and being out of debt. That's great, but it feels good to know that you like every time you pay someone, you're like, okay, I'm making good on my promise. I'm paying them back. I'm following through. I'm keeping up my end of the bargain. I feel good. I feel fine. I feel
Totally.
great.
For the record, I hate being in debt to people as well.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Keep that handy.
Okay. Yeah, no, I kept the tab open.
Thank you. Also, how do you multiply? I never figured it out either.
I don't know, dude.
Who knows?
I don't know, dude. Okay, Cal says, I'm dealing with a crisis because the new schedule for ballet is out, and I thought I would have enough money for 3 classes a week, but it's super expensive to pay 4 months up front, and now I'm like battling my eyelashes. Like, hey mom, remember how I got a job and I'm finally getting off your financial support? About that shit. We're streaming in Streamlabs OBS, by the way, Evan.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like your parents are always very nice about offering financial support. So, and like you love ballet and you're so dedicated to it and you've been doing so much work. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind helping you out in this one tiny aspect.
Especially when it's your passion.
Yeah, it's
right?
your passion.
Like, come on.
You got good parents. You have good parents.
So I also realized something totally off topic to what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of these soul consumables, which if you can think to whenever you saw Bloodborne or whatever, I could like consume these for extra souls.
Okay.
Which means that I could like force myself to have better stats, and I have a fucking lot of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and use all of these, and then I figured out how to get
There was more water in that glass than I bargained for.
too much water.
Yes.
Are you feeling a little hydrated, Sam?
No, I'm not feeling hydrated.
No, not yet.
No, I think I'm good. I ate a lot of potatoes at dinner tonight. I don't think I'll get hydrated. Sorry, souls? You're consuming all of those souls?
So basically, you see, every time I do this, I get 50 souls.
Okay.
But now when I do this one, which is a little bit bigger, I'll get 200 souls.
Good.
And I have a bunch of different sizes. I also have souls from bosses that I haven't used yet.
Yes.
So I'm just going to sit here and jam square until I have used all of them. And then I'm going to...
Crush that boss.
well, I'm going to level up. I'm going to up all my stats
right,
practically.
the souls allow you to, like, buy things. That's the souls is money.
No,
You
souls is
effectively
experience.
have $3,000.
Actually, what if I don't know how the money system works.
Like, you use your souls to buy upgrades for your character.
Yes and no, I would say.
Okay.
Because you level up with souls, but you don't really like, buy it, so to
Yeah.
speak. It's like experience points. Also, what's up, Alen? Almost called you Alan. It's because I call him Alan all the time.
Great hydrate, mate. I rate 8 out of 8. Oh, wait. Okay. So I have enough money in my account, but then I wouldn't have money for, like, groceries and shit.
Groceries are overrated.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is this like a one-time payment? Like your parents would like pay the tuition and then you wouldn't need any more money from them? Because that's fair. I think that's okay. I see. I understand how you don't want to do it. I sympathize.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I sympathize with you not wanting to do it. And maybe being a bit nervous about maybe ask them to pay for your groceries.
They are cheaper.
Groceries are essential. You know, like, if they're, like, at work one day and they're like, oh, yeah, like, I had to send my son money for groceries, anybody else would be like, oh, yeah, you do that for your kids sometimes. But if you were like, oh, yeah, I had to shell out, like, $1,100 for my son's ballet classes, some people would be like, he can't, like, do that himself. Like,
okay, this is giving me a yes or no, which makes me worried that I probably shouldn't.
why?
Well, because I might need it for something later.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna Google it and find out.
Okay. Because if there's no, like, huge thing, you know, don't be saving things for special occasions.
Yeah, you don't want to hang a hoard on
use
it like
your
a
nice-
dragon.
Use your nice things.
Holy
Oh my god, Sashi's gonna get a webcam!
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Alright, hang on.
Well, if there's precedent,
Soul of the Boreal Valley.
can't the boss souls become unique gear?
That is actually what I do not
He's
know.
asking.
I'm gonna try to find that out.
That's part of what the Google's gonna
Hang
reveal
on.
to us.
Usage can be consumed for 2,000 souls. Can be used to make Vort's great hammer. Can be used to make. Okay, you know what? I'll keep the boss souls.
I was
It
gonna say,
seems
do you
like the
want that
boss
hammer?
souls. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's good. But the
Okay.
boss souls appear to be unique souls that I just don't necessarily want to get rid of. So I'm just not gonna get rid of them.
Okay.
I got a whole
Well, you
mess
did.
of souls
I was
now.
gonna say you just used a bunch of souls.
I got like 16,000 souls. So.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Yeah, level me up, bitch. Let's do it. Yo, what's up, bitch? Let me do that shit. Haha.
I just remembered what we look like underneath the armor.
Oh,
Like the one blind eye.
What's our
white-
character's name again? Do you
white
remember our character's
skin.
name?
I don't remember the name. No.
Okay, I want to up my vigor
Stringy
for
as
sure.
fuck.
I want to up my. Hang on. Yeah, cancel level up. There's a weapon that I want to be able to wield, but I don't remember what the fuck it was. What's up?
Evan said, straight up, my family gave me a bunch of cash for Christmas for like groceries and shit, but then I spent it all on a PS4 and didn't eat real food for 2 months.
Been there.
And they only gave me Loblaws gift cards after that.
I love that. By the way, is
Oh,
our
you're such a shit, Evan. Oh my god.
is our chat extension working? Like, is it popping up on screen?
I mean, like, I can. I'm looking at it through Stream Manager right now. I'm not like
It looks like
in the chat.
it's working. Okay, as long as it's working. Hey,
Ellen
City's
says
here
it's
too.
Working. Squid says it's working. Hey, Squid.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's working.
Damn
So
it.
you pawn those gift cards to buy more games, right? Hey, some Loblaw stores sell games. Like,
I just checked it. I don't remember what the fuck I needed. Hang on.
also, James says Vort's Great Hammer can get you through the whole game if upgraded consistently.
I mean,
if you like heavy weapons.
that's happening. Great.
Yeah.
This one I need 16 strength, 18 dexterity. Okay, I can do that. I can do that.
You can do that? Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Totally.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
I can do that.
Famous last
15,
words.
and then 18. And then I want my vigor. That's all I can do.
It's just your labels.
Okay, well, whatever.
Are our labels not working?
Yeah, our bottom, see the bottom where it says latest subscriber, top donation, latest.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not working.
Okay.
But no, it's not working properly.
Okay.
Okay, I see now. Oh, I see why it's not working. So now I can do this sword. Check this shit out. Am I too heavy though? I am too heavy, so I'm gonna have to ditch something. Can I put my shield away?
That's very true, Evan. Use the Loblaws gift cards to buy PlayStation Network gift cards
Oh,
to continue gaming.
money, 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 boys. Money, money, money.
I need that meme of like, it's free real estate, but it's like, it's free games.
It's free games. I'm still too heavy when I use this. I don't. Oh, damn it! I used my flashbacks. Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you even know how this game works?
Are you kidding me?
Do you even know how hard this game
I need to lighten the load.
is? Leveling up in Dark Souls the Dark Souls of leveling up your character?
I feel like, well, these swords are actually quite comparable.
Okay, cool. We're just gonna blow past that. Cool.
Yeah. I'm not like
Cool.
even gonna
Great,
humor
great,
that
great.
anymore.
Awesome. Love it.
Talk to this guy. What the hell you want? Yeah. Dude, give
Look
me
at fucking Hephaestus over here. What's up, you cuck?
sick reference.
I can say cuck because
because
Hephaestus is literally a cuck.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Aphrodite cheated on him all the time.
Also, we should just-
with like better built men.
Let's just reclaim the word cuck. Take it back.
Thank you, Cal.
What?
Cal just Alen was like, you got that big swinging sword energy to you. And then Cal was like I said in Discord, Sam's got the biggest, heaviest, girthiest sword.
Yeah, dude. Big heavy sword.
Let's just make that common knowledge in the chat.
Right. 1 sec,
Across
everybody.
the channel for everybody. The only thing about this black background is that you can't see my hair, and that, I mean,
I
like,
can see your hair.
you can't like tell. You can't see the texture. You can't appreciate the layers. Not the layers. I don't have layers, but the curl pattern and the shine. It's so shiny today. I barely touched it, so it's like
It's shiny.
it's great.
Like a sunken pirate wreck.
My hair looks really good today.
Scrub the deck and make it look shiny.
Also, in our 16 personalities video, and
wanna get bone
in
shine?
the last picture that we posted of us on Instagram, my hair is like wet and in the process of drying. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
completely dry today.
Yeah, I mean, hang on.
No, it's okay.
Undead bone
Gotta get a green
shard.
screen so you can just
The fuck does this
superimpose your cam over the gameplay. Absolutely. Just like our faces weirdly merged. It'll be like those gross virtual backgrounds on Zoom.
Yeah, really. But like one of us will wear green one day.
Yeah.
And we'll just like.
Not be there.
Yeah,
You'll
a head, just like a
You'll hear us.
disembodied head.
You'll hear us. It'll be just like before we had a face. It'll just completely undo the fact that we got a webcam.
Yeah.
You got a webcam.
Iron flesh boosts absorption but increases weight. Don't want that, and I can't do that. I need
Don't want that. Don't want that.
I need embers
want
so I can restore my ember status.
You know what I've been revisiting lately, Cam?
What's that?
The soundtrack to the movie Freaky Friday starring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Have you?
It is so good.
Is it?
It is so good.
Really?
Oh my god. Any like 90s early 2000s kid, if you remember Freaky Friday with Exactly, Sydney. That band did not have to be so good for a fake band in a movie. Oh my god. But the first track on it, so the album's on Spotify, and not all of it's there because not all of it got cleared, which is like disappointing. It's like, I didn't know this Bowling for Soup song was so expensive. But
Wow, really let us know how you feel.
fucking Yeah, like the first song on the album is like the song that Lindsay Lohan and her band sing at the end of the movie called don't tell me what it is. Don't spoil it.
I
for
don't
me.
know what it is, so.
Ultimate, that's what it's called. It's called Ultimate. It's so good. Oh my god, I was listening to it on the car ride over here and I was like calm, cool, and collected the entire time. Like I was listening to bops, but I was like maintaining my composure because I was like, I'm a driver. I've got to be safe. I've got to, like not bop around too much so I don't swerve. But then like the first notes of Unthinkable sung by Lindsay Lohan came in and I was like, so good.
So good.
So good. Oh, it was so good.
That's awesome.
I think I remember as a kid, I would so 1 year for Halloween, I went as Avril Lavigne. Very unconvincing Avril Lavigne.
I was about to say, I don't think you'd quite pull that off.
Okay, thank you. Not like everybody in school said the same thing.
Right.
Oh, true facts. So, but my mom had made me like a guitar out of cardboard. She like got a huge cardboard box and like traced like a Stratocaster and like cut it out.
Cool.
And then I like kept it at like long after Halloween was over.
And I played it.
And sometimes on Saturday mornings or like more like Saturday afternoons at that point after I'd gone through like my main morning lineup of TV shows, I would put on Freaky Friday, and then when it got to the part where she was playing guitar, I would like take out my cardboard guitar from my Avril Lavigne costume and like fake play along with the band.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
How old were you? This is last week.
Yeah. This morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you told me you're having creative breakthroughs, your accent, that's actually what spurred the creative breakthrough, was you air guitaring Freaky Friday. I had a big breakthrough about my biracial show that I want to write. All I had to take was a little bit of air guitar and Lindsay Lohan. Who knew?
Oh, man. Yeah, no.
That would be hilarious, Sam. That's up there with like the 50 Shades of Grey lady being like, yeah, it all started off as Twilight fan fiction that I would write in my BlackBerry. And the interviewer's like, excuse me?
Yeah, for real. Thank you, Cal, for saying we're cute.
Thank you, Cal.
No, it was like, I want to say like grade 4. Let me Google when that movie came out.
Also, where the fuck is our moderator? What do we pay that guy
Fucking
for?
jacking off, probably.
Swear to God.
Oh, God. I can't believe we wasted an emote on this guy. He doesn't even show up.
He'd be so upset to hear you say that. Also, I love this illusion that we, like, Brad is our employee.
The movie came out in 2003. So I was like...
You've been like
11?
11, yeah.
Yeah.
10 or 11.
Yeah.
Depending on when you were born. But.
You can use fingers to do math. Like, it's not a shameful thing. Normalize using your fingers to count.
Sam?
I swear to God.
I don't think anyone is giving you a hard time about that.
That second grade teacher who called me stupid and actually did do a whole lot of damage to me in real time.
Still rings true in your head?
There was another incident where she ridiculed me for using my fingers to count during math. And I would try and like, I would tuck my hands like underneath the desk and like count under the desk. And she'd be like, I can still see you. Everybody can see you using your fingers, Sam. And like humiliated me in front of.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I would actually fight that old woman if I saw her in the street.
Like I saw her in real life like years later when I was working at the frozen yogurt shop. Like I was in university. I was like a whole ass adult and I saw her. And she recognized me and tried to talk to me. It was in a grocery store. So, like, there's a grocery store across the way from the frozen yogurt shop. And we were constantly running out of strawberries as a topping because white girls love that shit. So we would go to the grocery store all the time and get more strawberries. And I was on a strawberry run and I saw her. And she recognized me. And she was with her husband. And she looked to her husband and was like, that's. And I looked at her and I was like,
Oh, look, it's the bitch.
I gave her, like, the biggest, like, like in the middle of the store and like walked away because I was like, I will either kill you or I will just go and walk away. And I chose the latter that day. So
well, so far everyone in the stream is agreeing that that teacher is a shithead.
Yeah,
including the teacher in the stream.
Yeah. Wait, did Evan say something?
Yeah, Evan typed bad teacher in all caps.
Oh, yeah. No, she was a terrible teacher. She was clearly in it for the pension. Just one of those. You know, some teachers are in it for the pension and they're not actually good with kids, nor do they care about them. It's like that.
Yeah.
And then you like go through all of that education to become a teacher just to like make kids' lives miserable because you're in it for a paycheck.
Yeah, it's because fucking he's a bad person. Oh, Sachi, about the webcam.
Yo!
Oh, so enough with these crabs, Evan. What are you doing?
I keep ignoring the crabs, hoping that he'll just like run out of steam, but he won't run out of steam.
Hell no. Where's our goddamn moderator?
Yeah.
Seriously. Give that guy an emote.
Yes, Cal, you must be so excited. And Sachi got okay. So Sachi, two big things just happened.
What?
Sachi bought her webcam.
Right.
Like she got the money and she bought it. She has it.
Amazing.
And then, like Cal's talking about how he's super stoked to start his new job soon.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Cal's starting his new job soon.
Yeah.
He had that heart attack. That was like, they emailed him a rejection letter.
Yeah.
And it was like, excuse me. I mean, like all jokes, like bits aside, that is actually very harrowing.
No, that's like rug pulled out from under. Oh, these fucking guys.
Yeah, remember this shit?
Yeah.
That's why I need boys. I need the boys.
So they had that really fucking cinematic entrance, so it's really hard for me to hate them.
Of course, they're so
Truly.
cool.
Yeah, no.
Every
so
boss
cool.
in this game is so fucking cool. I want to
Just the
play
way
as
that
them.
they like brought up their
there's
sword.
2 of them now. Oh.
There's 3 of them now.
Oh, but the one with the red eyes fights the other ones.
What?
So
one of them is on your side?
No, it will kill me after it's done.
Okay.
but it is not trying to kill me presently.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna wail on the real one.
Yeah.
Actually, I do a lot of damage.
For real, for real.
Like, look, I actually got him down to like almost dead.
Holy shit, they're so agile. Oh my god.
They're very fast.
They're so fast.
Very fast. I only have 1 S's flat quest. This is actually going. I mean, no, knock on wood, but like it's going okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Finally.
it is that time for Moderator Brad.
That was like your best Bruce Buffer impression. Ladies and gentlemen.
I was trying to do. Oh god, I think there was Jazzy Faye's thing back in like the early 2000s. Jazzy Faye was like I don't think he's a rapper so much as a producer.
Right.
But he did a lot of stuff with Sierra and Missy Elliott in the early 2000s.
Okay.
Like,
cool.
yeah, and his intro was always, ladies and gentlemen. That was his thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you know, a Jazzy Faye production.
Jazzy J production.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, what's Cal saying? I was talking. Okay, no, we're going back. We're going back. Cal's still cleaning his apartment and meal prepping for the week.
Nice.
It's gonna be so important, especially like now that you have a full-time job. It's gonna help a whole lot. Sachi's like good vibes all around. It's
fuck.
true. It's true.
I died.
Brad's impressed with the new layout. Evan says mods are gone using the new Brad emojis. That's awesome.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, Brad, check out your emote, dude. Chill 16. No! No!
No.
No!
And then Cal said, I was talking to my therapist today, and she's super happy for me because she knows the company because it's big and rapidly growing, and there are a lot of people who say working there is their dream job.
Aw.
So it's cool that this is my first like real full-time job. Wow, I didn't know that your first full-time job was like at like a coveted company, you know? It's like you're working at the equivalent of like getting out of school for computer science and then just like getting a job with Microsoft.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Right
Yeah.
off the bat.
Dude, that's good shit.
That's awesome,
That's
man.
real good shit. You know what's a big challenge I'm noticing, Sam, with our new streaming setup?
Say thank you, Squid. You get me.
Is trying to find a microphone position that's also not like, so I'm like this.
Like
just
covering my, yeah.
Welcome back to the Chill Spot stream, everybody. You know.
Spot podcast. Here I am.
Dude, you got picked out of 300 applicants?
Yeah.
Goddamn genius.
No, he's a goddamn, whatchamacallit. He's a hot commodity.
He's a hot body,
He's a
too.
hot commodity. Hey,
Yeah,
hey now.
I'd give that
Don't
boy.
go saying the truth. Because I'll do something.
Is it really inappropriate to say that someone we like know in real life?
I know for a fact Cal wants us to call him hot. And the more we do it, the more powerful he gets.
It's like, yeah, I'd be like, I want to give that boy a kiss.
And you know what? It's fair because he's been talking about my big dick for like 2 days now.
Yeah.
So.
And if there's anyone who's more...
I'm a cunning linguist. Hey, love me a cunning linguist.
I would love to hang the mic... What? Oh, I get it. I was like, why did you tap my ear? It's because I'm good at eating. Anyway, Pez is talking about whether or not we can hang the mics from the ceiling. We can't, actually. That would require, like, modification of this room.
Yeah.
And my parents have already been very gracious enough to let us do what we've done to it.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
For starters, this wasn't a room.
Evan says, eating what, Papa? Father?
Father. Donuts.
We're
Donuts
in the middle
make
of
me
this
go
ocean,
nuts.
but we only have one life jacket betwixt us.
Is it rude to do other channels' bits on our channel?
It's from Game Grumps. I gave credit. It's
There
legit.
you go.
It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna try this boss again because they're actually going well.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
So
just
just
like, no,
like
I'm trying to
blank.
decide. I'm trying to decide how far I want to go with this cunnilingus bit before it's just like me talking about my sex life with the person that my sex life is with on screen.
You know, I'm like right
At the
here.
same time.
Yeah, no, I'm like right here.
I don't know if I don't know how far I want to go with that.
What do you think? What do you think of our lighting, guys? Do we look? I mean, and I'm not like trying to be self-conscious. I'm actually legitimate. Like, I don't know fucking anything about lighting.
I'm the same, Cal. I love a good Game Grumps compilation when like I put another one on recently. I usually watch Curb Your Enthusiasm before bed, which by the way, I'm on the newest season. Like
No way.
I went through it fast. I was on
What?
season 7 and then I blinked and I was on season 9 and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Aren't there like 11 seasons?
No, there's 10.
Oh, they got renewed for.
It got renewed for an 11th season though, but it's like Larry David's writing it right now. So
Yeah,
and
it's-
who knows when it's gonna come out because when are
exactly.
they gonna film it?
Because Miss Rona
Yeah.
making her
Kind
stay.
of shat all over that. But yeah, no, the other day I was just like too tired and I
Oh wait, that's right.
didn't want to pay attention to a
Fuck.
whole Curb episode.
I'm
I
listening.
just didn't have the energy. So I put on like an old Game Grumps video. I put on like Wind Waker.
Don't
or
attack
something
me.
like that.
Attack your friends.
And it was so nice. I love
Oh,
those
yeah.
boys.
Game Grumps are great, man. I love Game Grumps.
It was just like, man, recently, like their Black Lives Matter statement was just so good,
Yeah.
and it felt so good to just like see and like have it be acknowledged, and just like have Aaron say straight up, like, yeah, I used to avoid politics, but like, yeah, and like Game Grumps is still not like super political. We're not into like that,
But they don't have to be.
I used to not say how I felt about these things because I was afraid of like alienating people, but fuck it, it's too important now. So,
Exactly, yeah.
I'm like seeing the ring light when I close my eyes.
It is a little bright, but
That's amazing.
it's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, let us know if we're like blown out or anything, because I don't know. I mean, I just think it kind of looks like we're sitting in front of a campfire.
Oh my god, Cal, I feel you so bad. I gave myself a foot massage last night. I was lying on my side and I would like bring my foot up, like bend it to like a 45-degree angle and fucking rub my own feet. And I was like, this is not what I stopped being single for. Like, this is pathetic.
You hate it when I touch your feet.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I hate it when you tickle my feet.
You're not a feet.
Your only interaction with my feet has been trying to tickle them early on in our relationship, and I was like, okay, you're cute, but like, I have literally punched my own mother in the mouth from being tickled. Do
Whoa.
not do that.
Way to just own that.
Okay,
I
she was
socked
tickling
my
me.
mom.
I wasn't like, lady. Like, she was tickling me, and I was, like, panicking. You know when you get tickled? You don't, because you're not ticklish. But, like, folks who are ticklish in the chat, because I know y'all are out there, when you get tickled for too long, it's like, it stops being fun. Like, you're laughing, but you're not having a good fucking time.
Yeah.
And you start to panic, and you start to feel trapped, and you get scared. So you, like, flail. You fucking lash out. So I was, like, my mom was, like, tickling me, and I was like, stop! And she was like, I'm gonna tickle you. And I was like, in my head, I was like, stop. But like, because I was laughing, she wasn't taking it seriously.
Of course.
So I flailed and I freaked out and I punched her in the mouth.
I think, honest to God, what probably happened was that you were being tickled. You're like, stop it! Boosh! I said, stop it!
That's usually how it goes. Yeah.
And then you called it a C word. They called it the bad C word to her face.
No. I stopped short of the C word. Another clip from Breath of the Wild where Aaron talks about how he lost an inch from his dick when he gained like 40 pounds and just being like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, that's one of the best bits because he goes, what the fuck?
Oh man. I don't think I watched their Breath of the Wild playthrough. I think
Oh, so good.
No, yeah, because like the first video was like an hour long.
Yeah,
and I
their
was
first
like,
their
I
first
don't-
episode is the whole Great Plateau,
Yeah, and I was
which
like,
is the
I don't,
prologue.
I'm never gonna have the time for this. I'm sorry.
Wow, we make hour-long videos, Sam.
and I watch them, it takes me like 3 different sessions to finish.
But that's what they're for. It's
Yeah.
the same idea.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you watch a
guess,
video, it's like a Twitch stream. Like no one's gonna sit and watch a VOD for 3 hours, right? I mean, unless you're like watching the stream. But a lot of people, I mean, even the good people at home are watching this right now. I think maybe they're probably doing other shit while they watch us, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, because that's what I did when I watched Twitch streams. I don't really. For someone who makes podcasts and streams, I don't do either of those things recreationally.
I've been trying to do it more because it seems like it's community building, right?
100%.
Like it's good to participate in the community that you're a part of and are like asking for support from.
Exactly.
So like Cal told me about another streaming couple that he watches called Double Bubs, which like shout out to Double Bubs.
Yeah,
like,
you watched the stream a couple days ago.
I really enjoyed watching their stream, and like I'm gonna do it. I think they're streaming right now actually. So don't leave, stay here. But like if they're streaming on a night when we're not, go check them out.
Watch them.
They're really fun.
Well, watch us right now, okay?
Double Bubs are super fun. Very similar vibe to what we have going on in here. Everyone was super nice to me. I like popped in and like introduced myself.
Were you on your Sam account or ChillSpots?
I was on my own account. I don't know. I didn't want to fucking
poach us some followers, Sam.
I'm my own person.
You are a brand.
Introduced myself, and somebody gifted me a sub immediately, so that I could use the emotes and like participate in all the fun. And
That's
everyone
so
was
fucking cool.
super nice.
What the hell? That's awesome.
Yeah, no, like impeccably nice. And they have a bot that lets them play music.
Cool.
And I suggested like a Janet Jackson song, and like immediately everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Janet Jackson! I love Janet Jackson!" Like, you were like so down. It was really nice.
It seems like you found your people, your Twitch people.
Yeah, I mean, I may have joined the Discord.
Did you join Double Bubs' Discord?
I did, and it's like it's super cute, very nice.
That is very nice.
Yeah. Also, Cal, if you gain 40 pounds, you don't lose. Dicks are an optical illusion, right? Like, you don't lose an inch. You still have your inch. It appears as if you have lost an inch.
Yes.
Because the weight makes it seem that way. But you will always have, your dick will always be your dick.
I did it, by the way.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I won.
Oh, nice.
I think.
Gaudy, bro.
I think there's actually 2 parts to this fight.
Oh, okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Looks like it. Yeah, here we go.
Ah, dang it.
Oh my god.
I thought I did it. Can't I win?
They're like a fucking cat. Is it just gonna become one big fella?
I don't know. I legitimately don't remember.
Oh, gross.
This is really cool, though.
Oh,
great.
I don't know about that.
Oh, no, his sword's on fire.
That is how you spell it, Sachi. Double Bubs.
He had his embers restored. That's what I want to do. Damn it.
Don't you hate it when the enemy does the thing that allows you to keep living? Like, don't you hate it when you're fighting somebody in Pokemon and like they use a potion? You're like, potions are just for me.
Yeah.
I'm only allowed to use potions.
I'm the player. What the what? Holy shit. No. Oh, what? Okay, guys. You're going to see that in about 2 seconds. I had no chance. I'm just
going to go ahead and clip that. Like, I love you, but that was hilarious.
I had no chance. None! Not a single chance.
Anyways.
There. Now you can actually see us more. We're not just chilling at the bottom of the webcam.
Okay.
I hope you're happy. I am. Not happy. No, I'm just kidding.
Wednesdays and Sundays? Well, that's good to know. I'll pop in on a Sunday.
Yeah, listen, when stuff like that happens,
by other
guys...
shit, you mean vegetate on my couch as I drink steam whistle? Then yeah, I do other shit while I watch this stream.
All right, guys.
I usually draw or do 3D work while I watch the recorded vids and podcasts, though. Yeah. Well, that was one of the things that we wanted to do when we started this channel, was like provide cool background noise.
Yeah, that's kind of our mission. Like, we want to be the people you put on when you're trying to relax. This is a chill spot. Chill spot. It is everywhere you go, it's a chill spot. Mm-hmm. Bitch. Not you. Royal bitch.
Yo, I loved the timeout. So, like, this couple, Kat and Dare, whenever Dare says something, like, weird or, like, slightly inappropriate, Kat'll, like, put him on timeout. So she'll just, like, block his half of the camera.
Oh my god, really?
To put him on timeout for a period of time. So funny.
That is really funny.
I forget what he was saying. the one time. It was super funny. He was talking about like his balls slapping up against somebody when he's doing doggy style, and she was just like, okay, and
Wow.
just, like time outed him. It was so
Really is a
funny.
similar vibe.
Yeah.
Considering our most recent podcast episode's called The One About Periods.
Pez, I love the faith you have in us and our ability to Cam, and his ability to beat bosses.
What's he saying?
Pez wrote, that was fast. And then, as in you beat the boss really quickly, and then you died, and he was like, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, man, I forgot that boss has 2 parts. Again, this is why I need the boys, but I can't summon the boys, because I need to restore my embers or whatever. But I can't do that either. Actually, Twitch chat, if you guys like this, let me know and we can stream it. I re-downloaded the game the other day. I'm super excited to play again because I got like 100 hours in it, but I haven't played recently because I needed the space on my Switch. I re-downloaded Dead Cells because they had a huge update.
I remember you talking
My
about
my
Dead
big
Cells.
old Dead Cells phase.
Yeah. This is also water.
No, Dead Cells is so fucking good, Sam. I love Dead Cells.
Remind me again what Dead Cells is?
Dead Cells is a 2D Metroidvania roguelike where you go from level to level, and it's very open, and you can like make your own choices, and you make your own weapons and shit. And it's very hard and sort of Dark Souls-like. But the combat is super slick and like really fast, and it's just like the most fucking fun.
So
game in the
everybody
world.
loves Dead Cells, so we have to stream it sometime.
Perfect.
soon. Yeah.
Perfect. We're doing it.
We're throwing some things in we're getting a queue ready a little bit. Trying to figure out some stuff we want to do after we finish Last of Us, because it's probably going to be the next game that we finish.
And we're on day 1 of Abby, so like we're near the end.
Yeah, we're halfway through. You said
Yeah.
you said when it switches to Abby, you're like halfway through.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So, oh fucker, tried to sneak
I
up on
saw
you,
that, yeah.
little bitch. It just skips to Ember guy.
Nope. I have to do the whole first party.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I am not kidding you.
Are you fucking joking? Oh my god, that's so annoying.
Are you now understanding why I need the boys?
Holy fuck, I can't believe you have to do that over again.
Well, this part is actually...
Also, what boys are you talking about?
just boys on Dark Souls. People who are waiting to be summoned to my world so they can fight a boss with me.
Okay.
It's a whole thing. There's a whole community about it. Where people will just like... Well, people play Dark Souls all the time. To like, speedrun or whatever. Or even just play it because it's fun. So,
what?
as a matter of fact, see that red ghost over there?
Our notification text, Sashi's saying, needs to be fixed. Because every time they get a notification, it says that we're playing Fall Guys.
Oh, you know what? I probably...
So we've just been constantly saying that we're playing Fall Guys for like a week.
That's on me. I should have... This stream was a little rushed today.
Yeah.
No one's fault, of course, but we ate dinner very late, and I wanted to show Sam all the cool new shit that we're able of doing, but I wasn't able to do any of it. So it was a little hasty today, which is why our notification is wrong.
Yeah.
But I'll fix that for the next stream, which will be tomorrow.
Woo!
Getting through more of Tay Last of Us.
It's the last of it. Evan says, we're near the end. Okay, for sure.
Actually, that game does end like 9 times.
Yeah.
Like, there were so many
it's one of
times.
those?
There were so many times where I was like, and this is the end, right? And this is the end? Okay, this is the end. And it's just never.
Oh, cool, you did it that time.
Oh, it's the
Do we
first.
have to watch the cinematic again, though?
I could probably... No. I can skip it. I can skip it. I can skip it. I can skip it. Hopefully it won't spawn me right next to the guy. Here he is.
Perfect.
You're a big bully!
You're not even a bully!
I don't even like your big stupid sword!
Like, this is cyberbullying.
Get away! Oh my god! Yeah!
Me watching The Dark Knight, James says.
Wait, what?
I forget what we said that he referenced it to. It's like, oh yeah, me watching The Dark Knight. Oh, like not ending.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It has like a million endings.
That movie does have a few endings.
Yeah.
I do like The Dark Knight, though. I know it's not one of those, like... It's like... Obviously, everyone likes The Dark Knight. It's one of those things. But when you watch that movie, it's like, it actually is good. Like, it's a good movie. I think the first half is a little dull, but the rest of the movie is really good.
It's definitely one of those things where, like, there's so much hype around it. Like, still, so much hype about The Dark Knight. And so many memes making fun of it as well that you forget that it's a movie.
Totally.
You know? And then you're like, oh shit.
Yo, it's like you
Like, people talk about it a lot to this day still because, like, it is a really good movie and it holds up
remarkably well.
remarkably well, so.
Yeah, you watch movies like The Dark Knight and you're like, yo, they made that Joker meme real, haha. They actually like turned it into a thing.
Oh my god. This another movie that was kind of like that where I was like, oh shit.
It's like a real movie.
It's like actually a really good movie though. I think Jaws was kind of like that for me where I was like, yeah, I fucking get it. Jaws is good, blah, blah, blah. And then I watched it and I was like, shit.
Man, that movie was fucking good.
This movie's really good. Oh shit, what are our favorite movies? What a question.
That's a loaded question. I don't know.
What a question to ask, Cal, because my favorite movies are currently in flux. I'm having a hard time. Because they all sound super lame and not very cool. So
shut up.
I feel bad about
saying
saying
you can like
them
whatever
aloud.
you like.
So like, unironically, and like I hate I hate to sound like the dude everybody fucked in college is wallpaper, but Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies.
Pulp Fiction's a good movie.
I acknowledge that Quentin Tarantino's a fuck. And
he's just a weirdo.
Like,
he's a fucking
and
weirdo.
like frustrating. But I should have known better than to ask actors exactly. But yeah, no, I do genuinely love Pulp. I love Samuel L. Jackson's performance in Pulp Fiction, especially. There are some scenes in that movie that I go back and watch when I'm losing faith in becoming an actor, and it like makes me want to act again. Matilda was really important to me as a kid, and like still is. I love Matilda so much.
Great movie.
And then like the other one that doesn't seem cool because it's like new, but I do think it's a perfect movie is Moonlight.
Moonlight is a perfect movie.
And Mahershala Ali makes me want to act.
For real.
Like he's one of those actors who, first of all, so good looking, so good looking.
Yeah, I'd give that guy a
catastrophically, like detrimentally good looking.
I would definitely kiss Mahershala Ali on the
and
mouth.
he loves kids, or sorry, cats, and also kids. He has a daughter.
Well, yeah, I'm
But
assuming.
he loves cats. He's a cat person.
I'm assuming he likes his daughter.
He's a cat person. I love that.
That's very nice. I didn't know that. Great. I aggroed both.
And like very stylish.
He's an extremely attractive man.
Yeah. So, yeah, love,
Just fucking kill me.
love
Whatever.
Moonlight. I think Moonlight's a perfect movie.
Hey, Sandy's here.
Those are some of my top. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, we got face cam.
We're face camming it up.
Yeah.
Now you can cam on our face. All right.
Best part about face cam, you guys can see how often I actually laugh at Cam's jokes versus not.
Which is infrequently. So you were saying about your favorite movies.
Well, it's just like it feels lame because, you know, like Pulp Fiction is just like so like run of the mill, and then Matilda is a kids movie.
Who gives a shit?
And then Moonlight is like a newer movie that's kind of like saying that like fucking whatchamacallit, like The King of Staten Island is my favorite movie. You know what I mean? Napoleon Dynamite is also up there as well because I quote it all the time as one of my favorite coming of age movies. I also I love The Way Back. You guys should all watch The Way Back.
It's a good movie, The Way Back.
That one, face cam and face Sam. Yeah, that is true.
So okay, the thing is, Sam, with what you just said, is that your favorite movie is allowed to be whatever you like. Your favorite movie shouldn't be what you think other people would think is cool.
I know, but people have given me shit about liking not so much Matilda or Moonlight, but Pulp Fiction for sure.
Well, Pulp Fiction's a contentious one because it's like everyone's favorite movie.
Yeah,
'Cause it's a
like
good
not,
movie.
it's like in America's library of like covered in movies.
But there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good movie.
But I do have my own reasons for liking it, so that exists there as well.
See, the thing with me, I'm tough. My answer's kind of lame. I don't really do favorites.
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite anything. Because they're constantly changing.
Yeah.
I think right now, if I was to really, again, like every time I think like this is my favorite, there's like 3 movies that are like, well, maybe what about these ones?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, he did ask what our favorite movies are. He didn't ask for one. Ultimately.
that's true. One of my favorite movies is Fences with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
That one's a favorite of yours, eh?
I love Fences. I was thinking about it the other day. It's a fucking
I mean,
great
I knew
movie.
you really liked it when we saw it, but I didn't know you classified it as a favorite movie of
Hell
yours.
yeah, I love
That's
that
awesome.
movie. I love that movie.
Fantastic movie.
In recent memory, I love Dragon Ball Super Broly, but for more reasons than just being like it's a cool movie. Like
Yeah.
the reason why I really love that movie is because it's the penultimate Dragon Ball movie. It's as when I was watching it in theaters. Okay, so I'll tell the whole story, right? I'll try to keep it concise, but I'll tell the whole story. Which like
You
when
should tell it. We have the time, and it's a good story.
Okay, so when I went to see Dragon Ball Super Broly in theaters, I went by myself because, well, I'm the biggest Dragon Ball fan in my group, and I didn't really think that anyone would want to come. So I went by myself. It was in an IMAX theater. I'm not going to fight the boss while I tell this story, but I'm also going to stay vigilant. I don't want to get attacked either.
Yeah.
I went in, and one of my favorite part of the whole experience was walking into the theater and seeing, like, how would you describe as, like, stereotypical cool guys, like wearing, like, fashionable clothes and, like, you know, their hair looks all nice and they're attractive guys, chatting it up with, like, the uber nerds who looked like uber nerds, you know, and that's not a detriment. It's just what it looks like.
Well, you said there were people there in cosplay.
There was people there dressed up as Vegeta,
Yeah.
dressed people in cosplay, and the whole group was mingling. These people who would never talk to each other were bonding over this movie experience.
Yeah.
And then I also went into the movie and loved every fucking second of it. So that was cool too.
Yeah.
They did a lot of elaboration on the lore of Planet Vegeta and like the Saiyans, which is really cool.
I keep thinking you're gonna say vagina.
Planet Vagina.
That's where I want to be.
But then what really is cool, so the movie's split up into essentially 2 acts, right? The first act is all backstory for Broly, setting up why Broly is interesting. It sets up the stuff with Planet Vegeta and his relation to the main characters and, like, what happens to Broly. The second half of the movie is, I swear to God, a 50-minute fight scene, which is, for lack of a better term, off the fucking chain.
Like, so awesome.
Like so cool, man.
Yeah.
It has all these things, and, like, there's a part that's very emotional for me. I actually got, like, teary-eyed in the theater.
Yeah.
Spoilers a little bit, I guess. It's a Dragon Ball movie. They win. Obviously, it's a fucking Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah.
Goku and Vegeta fuse with the fusion dance, and I'll explain this if you're interested, but I'm not going to. Into this character named Gogeta, which is a fusion between the two of them.
Goku and Vegeta, yeah.
Right, it makes sense.
Portmanteau.
Exactly, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So to beat Broly, the final thing they do is a Kamehameha,
Yeah.
which, for anyone who knows anything about anime, a Kamehameha is one of the most iconic attacks in anime.
Yeah.
And the way Sean Schemmel, the voice actor of Goku, specifically does Kamehameha is really influential and really iconic in the voiceover scene.
It's like known everywhere.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
Sean Schemmel's Goku and his Kamehameha are two
It's like,
of the
it's like the It's a Me Mario of anime.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's penultimate. So something that's really cool is that Gogeta does a Kamehameha, but the way fusion works in Dragon Ball is the two people who are fused, the way the voice works, it's both voice actors talking at the same time.
Gotcha.
So it's Christopher Sabat and Sean Schemmel. Christopher Sabat plays Vegeta.
Yeah.
Christopher Sabat and Sean Schemmel talking at the same time. So when they do the Kamehameha, it's both Sean Schemmel and Christopher Sabat, these two legendary voice actors, doing this legendary attack, and it's like the best take ever. And it's incredible. Like I actually like started crying because the way it was animated was beautiful, and it's this like big release. And like, okay, so last thing, and I'll start playing the game again, I promise. There's this sound effect that they used to do with Kamehameha that's kind of like it's a really specific sound effect, and it's the best. They did it through all Dragon Ball and through all Dragon Ball Z, but in recent Dragon Ball iterations, they took it out for like an explosion sound, because I guess it sounds more like. Also, sorry, so Cal got blocked with the comment. Just allow him in there.
I will allow it.
But in the movie, they brought the sound effect back. So you have to understand that it was like a perfect storm of emotions for me. And as a result, I fucking love that movie. It's one of my favorite movie experiences of all time.
It was really cute to watch you get all lit about Dragon Ball. You're
you.
so excited about it.
It meant a lot to me, that movie coming out. It was so cool. And it's
Pez says, I'm confused. Do you like DBZ or something? I'm not sure.
I'll be honest with you, like shonen anime and manga, it has a lot to do with the person that I am. It's the media that influenced me the most. It's part of the reason why I want to make it so bad.
That's awesome.
You know?
Yeah. And you can tell. The passion is infectious.
Thank you. I hope I wasn't boring anyone
Not at all.
with my overly long anecdote as to why I started crying when they did a Kamehameha in a movie. That's one of my favorite movies, for sure.
People were listing their favorite movies. Cal said his favorite movie is Howl's Moving Castle. It's
Oh,
his
great movie.
Ultimate feel-good movie.
Actually, Kiki's Delivery Service is one of my favorite movies.
Grew up with Kiki's Delivery Service. I love Kiki's Delivery Service.
Kiki is really good. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
I'm waiting for you guys to talk about Event Horizon. I'm not sure what that is.
Sorry?
Probably a movie, because that was when you were asking me about, or for when I was talking about favorite movies. James said, I really feel bad that I haven't seen Moonlight yet. I just keep waiting for my heart to be ready, but I don't think it'll ever be.
God damn it.
See, this is the thing that I love about Moonlight, and this is one of my main reasons for liking it so much, because, like I heard, movie about a young gay black boy, and I was like, uh-oh, torture porn coming up. It's beautifully handled. There's no queer baiting. There's no shitty fucking, suffering. There's no, there's suffering because there's got to be conflict, but it's all, appropriate. And, this is coming from someone who has walked out of movies before when I feel like there's been too much black suffering going on. Mm-hmm. All of it felt appropriate, and none of it felt too much.
Yeah.
In fact, there's a character who dies, and you don't see. It's just insinuated. It's just inferred. And
you don't
get
even
the
see his
information
death.
from the script, from what the characters are talking about. And there's no death scene. There isn't even a scene where he walks up to someone or something, and you think, oh, he's gonna die.
Right.
He's there one day, and then he's just gone.
The tragedy of Moonlight is very much in the storytelling, less about the visuals and the visceralness of it.
And it's a beautiful movie, and
it really is.
I don't know if that's what you mean, if you don't know that your heart is ready yet, but one of the things that I love about Moonlight is that it handles its audience's emotions very responsibly, I will say.
Son of a fucking bitch.
And I really appreciate it for that, and I highly recommend that you watch it as soon as possible.
For shizzle. Moonlight is really, really
Alen
good.
was saying that his favorite movies are currently mid-90s, which makes sense because he's a skater.
Definitely.
And I heard that movie did a really good job of illustrating skater culture.
I've heard that as well.
Doing it justice.
I heard Jonah Hill killed it.
Yeah. The Martian.
Great movie.
Apollo 13 and Interstellar are close behind.
Interstellar's a good movie.
You boys like your space movies, don't you?
Yeah, Brian Orlando way into space.
Yeah.
And Matthew McConaughey.
James says, I think I read the play Fences for a class once. Probably.
Oh, cool.
It's a very famous play.
It's
very, very famous.
Very, very long play.
Yeah,
as well.
it's an extremely long play. The movie was 3 hours.
The movie's 3 hours. Easy 3 hours.
I can't imagine what the play is.
You know what? I don't want it to be a second shorter either.
Yeah. Cal says, Cam, I think you're a cool guy. That came in when you were talking about how there were nerds and cool guys at the movie. Cal says you're a cool guy and he's a super nerd. Cal, I like
to think that I'm right in the middle.
As someone who thinks of themselves as a nerd, a dork, a misfit, a loser, dare I say.
Give yourself some credit, man.
In the high school sense. You know how in John Hughes movies, losers are just people with interests?
Yeah, exactly.
And say it out loud, they're losers.
You're not a meathead. You're a fucking
exactly,
nerd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the way that I mean it. I think that you're super cool.
Hell yeah. I think everyone who watches our streams is cool. Even the people who aren't following us, which you should. Because we're trying to get to 100 followers in 40 days.
Drop that fucking follower promo.
Yeah, boys and girls, follow us up.
James says, I'll forever regret that I never got a chance to see Promare.
Oh, no. No.
Theaters.
Promare is supposed to be a very good anime movie that I have not seen either, but I've heard it's very good.
Such a shame.
It's made by Studio Trigger, the people who actually I'm gonna bite my tongue on this.
Uh-oh.
Did Studio Trigger James, enlighten me. Did Studio Trigger do Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill?
Oh, okay.
I think Studio Trigger definitely did Soul Eater, but I don't know if they did those other things I mentioned.
Cal said Blind Venus on a Coochie Comet when you were talking about Planet Vagina. I love that.
Hop into my spaceship.
And then when you were talking about the two actors shouting at each other and talking at the same time, says, why does that make me think of Rick and Morty when it's Justin Roiland arguing with himself and they're both yelling "fuck you"?
That's amazing. No, see, the thing is with Dragon Ball in that moment is that because again, I don't want to go off again, but the beautiful part in the artistry of that movie comes from the fact that it's two voice actors voicing the same character. It's quite symbolic, you know.
Event Horizon is a fairly terrible sci-fi horror movie with Sam Neill and Lawrence Fishburne. Oh, well, Lawrence Fishburne's got to make that movie decent.
I've heard of that.
Yo, Brad Shirkboy was telling the group chat last night that they're rebooting Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Will Smith and Kevin Hart.
Oh, why?
I said that Will Smith could handle it if he had the right co-star, but Kevin Hart's gonna ruin it all by himself.
But why even remake that movie?
I know.
It's like one of the most perfect comedies ever made.
I know. Just watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Just watch the original movie. I don't understand why you can't just watch the original movie. Are you so against anything that doesn't look like it was shot on a 4K camera?
Yes.
Like
there are people out there that can't literally. That's literally why.
Well, then you don't get to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's
agree.
just the way she fucking goes. I'm sorry. If you can't handle stuff that doesn't look like it was shot on a 4K camera, then you can't watch these classic movies. Guess you just can't watch Jaws now. Sucks to suck. They've remastered Jaws a million times on every anniversary, but.
Oh, so Trigger did do Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, but Studio Bones did Soul Eater. So I was wrong about that.
Okay.
But yeah, so Studio Trigger is this amazing, incredible animation studio.
James says I'm just really bad with sad stories, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's not.
It's pretty sad.
It's got sad parts.
Pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it ends on a happy note.
Does it?
Yes.
I thought. Hang on.
Yes, it ends hopeful. I will not spoil the end of Moonlight.
Of course
I
not.
will not elaborate.
No. Well, I see. Okay, it's hard to talk about because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. But okay, maybe my interpretation of that movie was different than yours.
Yeah. I'm not going to be you got to watch it cuz if you're if you haven't watched it by now, then take your time with it, whatever.
Oh.
I just as someone, especially because it's black people, I have a really hard time with really, really tragic, really, really difficult stories, but I managed to get through it and have a positive outlook by the end of it. It didn't ruin my night, Sometimes sad movies I have such a hard time with them because they just I'm such an empath and I carry everything with me all the time that if I watch too sad of a movie, my whole day / evening is just ruined, and I just don't feel good the rest of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a difference between sad and tragedy, right?
Yeah, and there are sad parts in Moonlight. There's stuff where you just that it's the young boy going through what he goes through, and it's sad to think that there are real people who go through that sometimes, and it's sad. But
I'd say Beale Street's a sad movie
because of the people in his life. It just it waters it down a little bit for you.
1 second, everybody.
It really helps.
I'm not going anywhere, but I need to reply to a text message.
I'm still catching up in the chat. That really makes more sense because it makes you relate to characters who just lose someone with no cutscene. Yeah, no. Again, I really don't want to spoil it. I've spoken enough about the character in Moonlight that happens to, but I just think that the death was handled very tastefully, especially considering who the character was and what he did for a living. I really appreciated that. The premise for the movie that Pez was talking about, Event Horizon. Event Horizon, thank you. Was, come on now, highlight, go away. The first warp drive is tested, creates a black hole to travel probably. Disappears, shows back up some odd years later, and Lawrence Fishburne's salvage crew takes Sam Neill, who was an engineer, I think, that helped design the ship, go to it. And of course, everything is bad. Bad space travel, it sounds like.
Oh, sorry, I'm just reading Elaine's comment here.
Yo, props to Cal for admitting that he just can't get into sci-fi. I think that's something that a lot of people are scared to admit because sci-fi is so deep.
So prolific too.
So prolific a lot of the times, but yeah, no, I feel that. I like sci-fi, but I don't love sci-fi the way that some people love sci-fi,
In recent years, I've found that I'm actually much more of a fantasy man myself. Mm-hmm. I used to think I was crazy into sci-fi. Turns out I really just like fantasy-inspired sci-fi. That's actually, you know what that reminds me of, Sam?
Yes.
This great tweet that I saw when The Witcher was really new and it was coming out and stuff, the show, I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas someone on Twitter was like, "Oh, The Witcher is just like generic high fantasy action, whatever," and then watches the first episode and is like, "Wait, I forgot that I love that shit." Really makes me laugh.
Sorry, Sandy. I just saw your comment about how Sharknado was a gift to our cinematic world.
You ever
I think that bad movies like that have their place in the culture.
Well, especially because like Sharknado is an ironic movie, right?
Also, Sharknado is up there with yeah, that's true. But Sharknado is up there for me with movies like Room and like Rocky Horror Picture Show. They're cult classics.
Hard disagree with the Rocky
They're
Horror.
cult favorites.
Well, let me finish. The reason why I think that you can't compare The Room and Sharknado is that Sharknado was created with the intention for it to be bad.
Yeah.
Whereas Tommy Wiseau believed that he was creating a masterpiece.
A good movie.
Like a straight-up masterpiece. And Rocky Horror Picture Show...
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, right?
It's a straight-up good movie. I will take back Rocky Horror. And I see what you say about what you mean about The Room, but what I'm getting at here is...
like, people like it ironically.
Cult favorites have their place in... cinematic history and in what's considered.
Fuck off!
He snuck up on you last time too. He's such a bitch.
You really gonna trap me here like a fucking asshole?
Cult classics are just gifts, you know, like they're such gifts, and I love how the cult movie comes to be because no two cult movies became cult favorites in the same way.
Yeah.
But regardless, through some fucking twist of fate, they become favorites and people love them, and it's just like it's the best.
Yeah, I mean, you ever seen Sharknado? You like watched it?
Not in full, but I have seen good chunks of it.
It's really not even that bad.
No,
like it's bad, but but you understand when something is made to be bad, when it achieves badness, isn't it then good?
It's also like, yeah, no, we know that a shark tornado is like very impossible, like super impossible, and like not a real threat, and that like takes the really bad CGI sharks like completely out of it for you.
It's really
but, like,
funny.
Whatever.
I think Frankie Muniz is in that movie.
Oh, yo.
What?
Yo, I haven't even seen it. Pez said the wife and I watched The Boy in the Striped Pajamas and it ruined our weekend. And like, I haven't even seen that movie, but like, fuck that movie. Like, I know what it's about, and like, fuck that movie. I read the synopsis for it. It's about two boys who become friends, but one of them, I believe, is German, and the boy in the striped pajamas is in a concentration camp, and they meet through the fence of a concentration camp. And it's like, obviously the striped pajamas are like prisoners' uniforms. I read that and I was like, movie. Fuck this movie.
That sounds like it was gonna ruin my life.
Fuck this movie.
There's a great Holocaust movie that I watched. I don't remember. I'm gonna blank on what it's called. If Steve is here, you'd know. Mm-hmm. He's the one who actually lent it to me. I think it's like a German production, if I'm not mistaken. And it might be like the most tragic film that I've ever watched in my entire life. Even right up to the end, like the way it ends is just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe it.
Fuck off.
The movie ends with like literally every single character dying.
Cal's gonna revisit his favorite manga soon. It's about a gay boy in high school who gets outed and then starts spending time at the local queer community center, and he meets people who are like him, people who are different. It's really cool. Written by a non-binary author. That's awesome.
That sounds dope. Let us know what it's called.
Alen says, I remember busting through the sculptor and just sitting on my front porch dead silent for like the rest of the afternoon.
What an amazing story.
Please tell me about good media that has otherwise ruined your day, though, because I love stories like that, and I love knowing that I'm not alone in that.
Love The Sculptor. If you guys can read The Sculptor by Scott McCloud, that's a great graphic novel.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
One of my favorite mangas of all time is called Oyasumi Punpun.
Right, I have the first book of that means I need to finish.
Good Night Punpun, and it's an incredibly sad story written by Asano Ino, who is a fucking genius mangaka, maybe one of the best ever in my opinion. He also did another great short story, standalone story called Nijigahara Calligraph, which is amazing, just a fucking great manga. Oyasumi Punpun is about this little boy growing up, is like sort of the shortest synopsis I can give it.
Oh, right, so Boy in the Striped Pajamas, the German boy, his dad is the commander in charge of the camp.
That makes sense.
And he befriends a little Jewish boy. He's a prisoner there.
Yeah, that sounds fucking terrible.
Like, why the fuck?
Well, no, it sounds good.
Yeah,
but
no,
it sounds like a bad time.
And like, fuck Grave of the Fireflies too. Cal brought up Grave of the Fireflies. Someone told me about that, and I was like, it's probably a gorgeous movie. And they were like, it is. It genuinely is, but it is so sad. That movie and The Pianist ripped my soul.
Pianist is a great movie.
Yes.
Pianist is a very, very sad movie.
Life is Beautiful Is that?
Hang on, I gotta.
Oh no, I'm thinking of It's a Wonderful Life. Wonderful Life is just dumb.
Hang on. It got Waves. Holocaust.
Yeah, no, I feel you,
movie,
Pez. Like stuff that's like
20.
stuff that said, yo, any dog movie, like fuck literally any dog movie. Like, what's the fucking point? Like, what?
I totally agree.
Fucking A Dog's Journey. What's that other one that they're remaking it with Harrison Ford? Into the Wild or something like that. It's about like a dog.
Oh, that came out already.
Yeah, and what was that other one? The ending was in the trailer. I remember we saw it a bunch when we went to the movies a couple of times. It's about a dog that runs away and like runs into a mountain lion and gets saved by a wolf or some shit. I was like,
yeah.
I don't fucking need this.
Hang on, I need to quickly make sure that this is the movie that I'm thinking of.
Perks of Being a Wallflower kind of fucked me up too. It didn't become clear to me what exactly happened at the end of Perks of Being a Wallflower until I watched the movie.
I found the name of that Holocaust movie I was talking about, by the way.
Yeah?
It's called Son of Saul. A very good movie. Could you grab my phone, please? A very good movie with a very, and I do mean very, upsetting ending.
Aw, somebody in the Double Bubs stream gifted Sachi a sub. See, they're
Aw.
like that. They're so fucking nice like that.
Dope as shit.
Yeah. Oh, shit. They forced you to watch War Horse in middle school?
That just seems like a bad idea.
Oh my god. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to kids?
It's the same people
War Horse?
You never watch like sad movies in like elementary school?
We did. Oh, he like got right up to your face.
He's
and
like,
just,
"You son of a
stabbed
bitch!"
you in the face. Kind of want to clip that. No, like, yeah, we watched like the occasional sad movie in just school. I remember in grade 10 history, I had a teacher who clearly didn't want to teach it, so we just like found any excuse to put a movie on. And we watched some pretty sad fucking movies in there. Like Saving Private Ryan. That was when I saw Saving Private Ryan for the first time. And
You saw that in school?
Yeah. Haven't seen it since either.
Yeah, that is not a movie you should be showing to anyone under the age of like 13.
Sandy, why? Sandy said watched A Dog's Journey post-funeral on an airplane.
Oh my god, Sandy.
Craziest 12-hour flight.
It's a glutton for punishment, I
It's a
guess.
long time to be stuck feeling bad, friend. I'm sorry.
A post-funeral, too.
Sorry you did that. Yes, bad teacher. Bad teacher for making middle school kids watch War Horse. Ugh. Oh my god, I hate that. So yeah, they made Sachi watch War Horse in middle school, and then she got so upset that she had to leave, and then they made her go back because you had to know the material.
What is this, the fucking Clockwork Orange?
Like,
you're forced to watch this movie?
Yeah, I don't see. I mean, like, I understand it takes place during the war, but like,
Surely you could probably read the Wikipedia article and get the same idea.
yeah.
You remember when War Horse was like the biggest fucking thing ever? For like a couple of like years?
Yeah, I remember when it came to Toronto, it was a huge deal.
Well, I see the movie.
Actually, one of our former professors, Toby, he wrote a really important article about War Horse.
Yeah, I
about like
remember
adapting it, I think, for the stage.
Well, it's funny, right? Because I remember War Horse, the movie came out and it fucking made waves and everyone loved it and it was this whole movie.
Isn't Tom Hiddleston in it?
Couldn't tell you.
He is.
And then then the stage play came out and I was like, what the fuck is up with this story? Like,
Yeah.
I never saw the movie.
Neither did I. And I don't know the story. I know it's about a horse
In war.
during the war.
There is a war and a horse. And that's all I know.
Yeah.
I really don't like this boss. Like, I love the way it looks.
Yeah.
But 3 of them? Come on. Where's the boys when you need them? Could always just go somewhere else.
Oh shit. Alen says that Saving Private Ryan was overhyped. I do feel like because of the cosign it got from veterans that Saving Private Ryan is like way overhyped.
Isn't like Apocalypse Now one of the most accurate war movies or whatever?
I would argue that Saving Private Ryan is like heralded as one of the most accurate war movies in the genre.
For sure. I mean, yeah, I believe you.
Yeah. So what was the other one that you said?
I said Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now.
The Kubrick film.
That was Francis Ford Coppola is Apocalypse Now. He is.
I know, but isn't...
You said Kubrick.
I know, but for some reason I thought he was a part of that.
No,
Didn't Kubrick do a Vietnam film?
I don't remember.
Like I copped that I was wrong about. I remember as soon as you said Francis Ford Coppola.
Alen says you're thinking of Full Metal Jacket.
Thank you, Alen. That is exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I got Full Metal Jacket and Apocalypse Now backwards.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you said Francis Ford Coppola, I was like, you're right.
No, and I'm not
he did direct that movie.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
I spent a lot of time talking. I had a really good films teacher in high school, and she was smart enough. So like the class was like intro to film and stuff, and there was a unit on a different genre. We covered a different genre per unit, and she was smart enough to just give Apocalypse Now its own unit.
I mean, yeah.
It wasn't like war movies or like it was just like Apocalypse Now is its own unit.
Right.
And I'm not a huge war movie fan either, Pez. I find it really hard to follow. I find war movies super hard to follow because they're always like, we have to get over to the Allies side. And I'm like, okay, obviously I know that there are allies in war, but when you say allies, what do you mean? Like, what country? What country are you going to?
Like,
where are you going? They're just like, the Allies side in the East, it's about like a 2-day journey. And I'm like, where is East? I'm watching a movie. I don't know where East is. I can't even take out a compass. I can't help myself here. I can't follow anything.
Are you just like that anxiety written where it's just like, all right, we're going up, and you're like, up where? I didn't know we're going up.
I don't have sense of direction. The actors are my sense of direction. I don't fucking know where anybody's going. Cool. Oh, Our Dreams at Dusk, the manga is called.
Oh, cool.
That Cal really likes.
I'm not familiar, but I'll be sure to give it a read if I get around to reading more manga. Check it out, Sam. I got a new outfit.
Oh, beautiful. You look very nice.
Thank you.
You look so nice.
Thank you.
Oh.
Actually, I wonder if I've made myself light enough to equip this sword.
No, yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, man. Fuck Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Let's take.
I think what's another like sad movie that just like fucked with me.
Let's try the sword out for a bit.
That I just like don't want to. Oh man, I never have to watch 12 Years a Slave ever again. I watched it and I was like, "Kate, I'm a good black person. I did it. I watched it. I fucking watched it. I did it. Are you happy? I watched it.
You know, I've never seen it.
Am I a good person now? Can I have my black card back? Okay, great. I'm never watching it again.
I've never seen it. I've never seen 12
You really
Years a
don't
Slave.
have to. I mean, like, obviously, like, Chiwetel Ejiofor and, like, Brad Pitt and fucking Lupita Nyong'o
That's
and
right.
goddamn Benedict Cumberbatch and Michael Fassbender, like...
Bend that dick coming, bitch.
Like, obviously, there are great performances all throughout the entire thing, but, like, holy shit, do you ever not need to see it?
Is it just like a lot of black suffering?
Yeah. I mean, like, he was an accomplished musician, and then they, like, captured him and sold him into slave trade for 12 years and just, like, forgot that he was a person. And then Lupita Nyong'o gets graphically raped. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Wow.
You just, like, don't need to watch it.
I don't like that at all.
You don't have to watch it. No one does. And, you know, the argument was brought to me, and it's very true, that Steve McQueen, the director of 12 Years a Slave, like, that's kind of just his style.
He's very, very graphic.
Very, like, lot of graphic scenes. And it's fair. I've watched his other two movies, Starve and Shame, both starring Michael Fassbender. They're like Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, those two.
I guess so. Oh, damn it.
And, like, you know, great movies. Wow, that guy fucking hocus pocused you.
I'm okay, though.
Oh, Jesus. So yeah, like, it is his style. It's not like he's fetishizing black suffering.
Yeah.
Like, it's, and also, like, the director is a black man, so there's some credence there.
Shit!
But, just fuck, dude. Like, I watched it and I was like, okay, I did it.
Visceral film is not for everyone.
I fucking did it, you know?
I'd actually argue that visceral film is not for most folks.
But the thing is that I enjoyed his other two movies. I liked Starve and I liked Shame.
Well, I think
I liked them.
I think 12. You can honestly say that 12 Years a Slave has a bit more credence to you personally.
Yeah.
As to why you might be affected by it.
Yeah, because, like, well, so Starve is the true story about an Irish protester, I believe, who went on a hunger strike and, like, actually, like, starved to death.
Okay.
The government was like, please, we're not gonna cruelty to Irish people at this point in history. Like, we're not going to stop, but like, please eat something. And he was like, no. And they're like, fine, well, we're throwing you in jail. And he's like, cool, you can do that, but I'm still going to be on this hunger strike, though. And they were like, please don't. And he was like, it's happening.
Yeah, here we go.
And then he died. So, like, true story with suffering, but, like, I'm going to be fucking honest, and I'm just a fucking Twitch streamer, so I feel better about saying this. But, like, it happened to a white dude, so I don't feel as bad about it.
Well, yeah, that's basically what I was just saying.
And then, like, shame is a fake story. Like, it's not real. So I have that going for me.
It's fiction.
Yeah.
I love the...
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah, I love... Yeah, exactly. I love the denotion that it's like, no, it's just fake or whatever.
Am I wrong? Like...
No, you're not wrong, but you understand that, like, where it's like...
I know it's a weird way to say it, but, like, it's also accurate.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? That's why it actually kind of pisses me off. There's a lot of people out there who denote realism with good. Like, it's just like, if something is real, that means it's good. And I think that's bullshit, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, bro, you don't have to tell me to watch Kill Your Darlings. I'll fucking watch anything with Daniel Radcliffe in it. Daniel Radcliffe was my first ever celebrity crush. I often joke to Cam that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets single-handedly vaulted me into puberty.
Hey, check it out. I got a new mask.
He doesn't like talking about it. It looks great.
You're talking about puberty or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about my love of Daniel Radcliffe. Your new mask looks cool, though.
Nah, whatever. This is better stats, though.
Okay.
No, you like I said, I have no problem with you talking about crushes or even puberty or whatever. Like, whatever.
We are pro-puberty in this street.
Yeah, yeah. The thing with me is that, like, I've always been a big guy. I don't know when I went through puberty. It just sort of happened to me. Like, one day I was on the other end, and I was like, oh, okay.
I'm in it.
Yeah, like, oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
I guess that's done. You know, I have no clear definition of, like, when I started puberty. Unless, like, if you count me being big, I started puberty in the 2nd grade.
I guess, like, for cis dudes, like... for cis women, when you get your period, that's when people usually say, oh, you're going through puberty now.
Yeah,
I mean, you were probably going through it beforehand with, like, acne and stuff like that, and, like, growing boobs, or, you know, like, any combination, permutation of things that are happening to your body changes. But your period is usually when people are like, okay, you are officially going through puberty. Oh, I guess your voice dropping.
That's true.
For boys, that's usually what it is. When your voice starts to squeak because it's dropping.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to McDonald's, sir. Actually, it's funny. I was texting our friend Sydney the other day, and I was telling her because I've been doing lots of voiceover auditions. No work just yet. But I've been dropping.
You had a little something. It wasn't paid, but it was something.
I know, but I haven't also received follow-up yet, so we'll see if that happens. Because all of the amateur work that I'm applying for is through like these posting websites, which is like perfectly legitimate.
Yeah.
It's mostly just about resume builders and shit.
Yeah.
So I applied to this to do a Minecraft animation machinima about DC superheroes.
Cool.
And I applied for Superman's role and Martian Manhunter's role.
Oh, nice.
So I did a Martian Manhunter, like, or my version of it anyway.
Pez says good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it was fun. Like, that stuff is like, I'm not gonna be able to put like John Johns on my fucking resume, but it's a good little practice, you know, whatever. So I applied for it. That was a lot of fun.
Stort.
Exactly.
It's a stort.
Stort little. So that was fun doing. I had crazy deja vu just now. Like, seriously, I just had like insane deja vu.
We just felt like we've been here before.
Right, like talking about this specific subject.
Okay.
While playing Dark Souls.
We have been here before. We've been here all night.
No, but this boss fight.
Yeah.
Like specifically, you ever have that? You ever get deja vu?
Yes, absolutely.
I actually don't. For a while, it hasn't happened in many years. For a while, I would get deja vu like every other day.
Seriously?
Yeah, like deja vu all the time. Just
That's
like
crazy.
feel like this happened before. Well, apparently lots of deja vu scenarios happen when like you can actually dream up a lot of scenarios, and because you have so many dreams in a night,
Fuck, you're done.
you're not gonna remember all of them, right?
Yeah.
So like you can dream up like these super specific scenarios. Fucking dick there. God damn it. And yeah, that's it really.
Yeah.
You can dream shit up and then like.
And then really feel like you've been there.
But the crazy part about dreams is that you can literally dream specific. Like maybe I had a dream where I was sitting right here in this chair with you, Twitch streaming, playing Dark Souls that I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Because like those are all things that's a possibility in my life. That makes sense that I would dream about it. here we are. You know, like, it's just wild. It's crazy, man. Oh, that was my last Estes.
Yes. Oh my god.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. First of all, Cal's being hilarious as per usual.
Oh, of course.
First he said, took me a while to realize that my obsession with boys had a lot to do with wanting to be one.
Nice.
Accurate. And then he also said, and oh god, this is me too. Said, I remember a lot of girls my age being like, oh my god, I can't wait to get my period. I'm gonna be all grown up. I'm gonna be a woman. And I got mine, and I was like, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And adults in my life were like, aren't you excited? And I was like, no, literally not at all.
Why the fuck? That's a weird thing to spin. That's a weird angle.
Because I remember I was the first one in my circle to get my period, and when I told my friends, they were like, oh my god, I wish I would get my period. And I was like, you want to wear what's essentially a diaper or shove a wad of cotton up your vagina for the next, I don't know, like 40 to 50 years? Like, you're excited for that? Like, why would you want that? Why would you, and why does that make, like, what is it about bleeding out of your vagina that makes you feel more adult? Like, for me, feeling like being more adult is like having a bank account would make me feel adult. Fucking, like having a job would make me feel more adult. Living on my own would make me feel more adult. Doing something that my body is just gonna do anyways does not make me feel adult. I'm so with you there. I never understood that.
Not to be off topic, you want to see something hilarious? Look at my spindly ass white arm come out of my sleeve.
Oh my god, I forgot we made her so scrawny.
She's just like this, like a corpse, like a walking corpse.
I love the idea that she's wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like essentially a t-shirt.
Like a woolen t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, assholes. Okay, whatever. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go this way.
Because I'm not saying anything about you being happy that you don't get your period and that you watch your wife in pain every month.
Okay, well, that was half almost. I was like, yeah, that's relatable. As a dude, I thank my stars every day. Oh, I don't have to have a period. Watching your wife suffer? Yeah, come on.
Squid was like, I get deja vu so frequently that I Googled it, and of course I started panicking when WebMD was like, constant deja vu is basically tiny seizures in your brain. It's like, thanks, WebMD.
I really feel like WebMD just exists to fuck with people.
Right? Honest to God. If you're like, if I'm looking up like basic ailments, you know, it's fine. Like one time I like Googled psoriasis, and then I looked up the WebMD article about it. Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, whatever.
And like it was actually really informative, and I learned some stuff about like skin conditions that I had never heard of before. But when it's something that's like actually pertaining to me, I was just interested. Like I was just like curious about what psoriasis is like. I don't have it.
You looked it up, yeah. It's fine.
So like, yeah, I just fucking when it's not pertaining to you, WebMD is actually very insightful and enlightening. But when you're looking up, when you're like wondering whether or not you're having a heart attack, it's like, man, can you shut the fuck up, WebMD? It's so unhelpful.
Just know the signs. Know the signs.
Yeah. Oh shit, Ellen's getting deep.
What's up?
Says, I think it's all about how you use realism. When realism is used for the sake of achieving realism, it's kind of hollow. But when it's used as a tool to immerse the audience in someone else's experience, that's when I like to see it, because the spectacle isn't taking away from the story being told. Yes, it's the actor's job to immerse them, of course, but realism can enhance the experience when it doesn't overshadow everything else.
I think that's a very salient point.
Yeah.
I actually feel that way about Beale Street. No spoilers, of course, but the way Beale Street ends is very real. Mm-hmm. Like well, the whole story of Beale Street is sitting in the shit and dealing with sitting in the shit. Yeah. And that's how the movie ends. Yeah. And I love it for that. Like I think it's fucking brilliant.
Because
actually.
It's not, like, again, like I mean I hate to like overuse the word real, but it's not super tragic. And it's not, you know,
it's
like
definitely
it's not
sad,
like happy endings, like singing at the end, skipping off into the sunset. It's just very real. I think Beale Street, and it's refreshing, because that's what you do in life. Mm-hmm. Is like you get handed shitty situations. It's that whole everybody's fighting a battle thing, right? Like you get handed shitty situations and you just fucking deal with it.
I would argue that Beale Street is a sad movie, not a tragic movie. Just a sad movie.
But I didn't feel bad for hours after I came out of it. You know what I mean?
But you didn't, like, you could walk out of a horror movie and not be, like, blindingly frightened. Yeah. You'd still say that was a horror movie.
You can.
Right, but the whole same principle applies, where it's like, you know, I can say that something is objectively sad. I think what happens in Beale Street is sad. There's lots of really sad things that happen in that movie.
Absolutely.
But I do think that a part of the storytelling is sort of like finding the hope in sadness.
Yeah.
And I think that's where your reaction comes from.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you don't feel sad because it's not trying to make you feel terrible.
Yeah.
It's trying to say that sad shit happens.
I guess if I could put it into words, just have like a little tiny moment of clarity. When I walk out of a movie, and I'm sure like all of us do this actually, I'm sure most of you do this. It's a common thing. I've seen it in memes. When you walk out of a movie theater at the end of the movie, you kind of like, you walk like you're in the movie a little bit. So like every time I would leave an Avengers movie, I was kind of like, yeah, like try and fight me, Thanos, like fucking fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, totally.
You feel like when you leave a movie theater, you feel like you're leaving the characters with the ending of whatever ending that is, you know? So if, you know, at the end of the movie, you know, Avengers are victorious, Thanos is gone, everybody's back, and everybody's, you know, objectively happy, then you feel good about leaving because you know that you're leaving those characters behind in a good situation.
Yeah.
My issue with horror movies and like sad movies is that I feel like I'm leaving people in a bad situation. You know, I don't know that they're gonna be okay. But what I like about Beale Street is that, like, yes, that movie doesn't end happily.
It does not.
But I trust that the characters in that movie are handling their situation and can do it well, and will continue to be well after if I turn around and leave right now. That's what it is. I kind of like, if a movie doesn't end satisfyingly enough, and when I say satisfying, I don't necessarily mean happy, but if it doesn't end in a satisfying enough way for me personally, I almost want to jump through the screen and like help them solve their problem because I'm such a fucking sap. So
I think that's a very Sam Mercury answer.
Yeah.
Of like very Sam Mercury of the idea of like,
that's kind of like putting into words.
But the fake people are sad and I feel bad.
Yeah.
It's more or less.
Yeah, essentially. So, yeah, I just want everybody to be okay. And I truly feel like the characters, when I leave them in Beale Street, are like going to be okay. Like, sure, it's like not, things aren't hunky-dory, but things aren't hunky-dory in my life right now either. And I don't see the people from Beale Street coming to solve my problems because they have their own shit to deal with. That also takes place in like 1960, so.
Well, yeah, things are pretty tenuous.
Exactly.
Or contentious, rather.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with Beale Street is that, like, the movie does a good job of making you feel hopeful about what is literally, like, if you think about it, a pretty horrible situation.
No, sorry, Pez. We don't think you're actually taking pleasure in your wife's pain.
No.
I was giving you a hard... I feel like Pez gives us a hard time, and then we give him a hard time back, and then it's just like...
Yeah, there needs to be a release at some point.
We're constantly joking.
No, yeah, guys, listen. We do this stream to entertain y'all.
Yeah.
Which means, like, gaffs and goofs.
Yeah.
So... It's all good. It's all love here, fam. Always. That's the show spot promise.
Cal was just gloating about how he hasn't had a period in like 2 years.
Oh, good for you.
Sachi doesn't get hers either because she's on the pill. Meanwhile, I'm over here literally menstruating. Fuck you both.
Are you menstruating as we speak?
Yes, I am. Ooh.
Big on the big ol' M?
Big on the men.
Aunt Flo is in town?
Yes.
That shit reminds me of one of my favorite South Park bits.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Squid said at her last doctor's appointment, the doctor told her to look up some stuff on WebMD.
Wow, that sounds like a bad doctor.
She was like, I'm literally in your office. That reminds me of the time I had a really bad rash on my stomach as a kid, and I went to the doctor, and he was like, so what seems to be the problem? And I was like, well, I have this really bad rash. And I like opened up.
Come on!
I opened up to show him, and he was like, so, what do you think we should do about that? And I was like,
you're the doctor.
Do you think I would be here if I had a solution, old man?
Oh, how many times are we going to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah. Apparently, if you want a quick spook, you should look up Anomalies on YouTube. It's like 40 minutes long.
Cool.
Ooh, found footage, haunted apartment. I am not.
Found footage is both something I really enjoy and glad that it's dead.
Yeah.
Because, like, they really did a lot of those movies. There's like 6 Paranormal Activity movies.
Yeah. I mean, like, it kind of ends the whole, like, is this real thing when you make a sequel to it.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Get cozy, Cal. Get so cozy.
Comfy cozy, rosy fucking posy!
It is a chill spot. I encourage you to chill. Cool.
This boss is hard.
Yeah, it's that nice time of year where, like, it's like starting to cool off at night. Like, the nights aren't hot anymore. So you can have your window open, but, like, you're under the covers. So, like, under the covers is all cozy.
Not us, though. We're sitting in front of big lights in a stuffy room with all the ventilation cut off for the sake of soundproofing. You guys better like our audio quality, damn it.
Pez says guilty pleasure. I love every Paranormal Activity movie.
Nice.
I've heard, like, for what it's worth, like, they're good.
They're half decent. I've seen
horror movies.
I've seen the first 3.
I just think the second one put a bad taste in everybody's mouth because they were like, oh, like the whole like found footage thing is that like you don't make a sequel because you want us to think that it's real.
Because found footage was like new, and like the whole marketing of Paranormal Activity was like, we found this woman's video recording where she went crazy.
Yeah.
Like it, you know, it actually went as far. This might need some fact checking, but the actors in the first Paranormal Activity movie, I might be getting this confused with Blair Witch.
Okay.
However, can I breathe? The actors in either Blair Witch or Paranormal Activity, actually a part of their contract for being in those films was that they couldn't be in other films for like 2 years.
Oh.
To keep the illusion.
To keep the illusion alive.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which in my opinion is a raw deal. Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah, that kind of you have to be convinced. Either like this is the one movie that you're gonna make and just like tell, you know, like
this fucking boss so goddamn much.
Tell your children that you were in a movie once upon a time, and then just like that's the end of it.
And being the
or like you're really confident that your acting career is not going anywhere for like the next 2 years, and you're just so pessimistic. You're like, yeah, sure, fucking whatever, sign the paper.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they got plenty compensated, and that movie is like it's like legendary. Blair Witch was like, I think, one of the, if not the, first found footage horror film.
What, Blair Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely one of them.
It definitely made the genre something that people wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. Because even like,
I genuinely don't know if it's the first. Like, I would have to fact check it, so I'm not going to say for sure that it is.
I don't think it's the first either. But
it
it's definitely one of the most
boosted
popular
the genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most prolific found footage films, for sure.
Oh man, that sucks.
What?
Yeah, I see that. Cal was just saying, so we recently discussed Swamp Tit, and I talked a bit about how it's bad with binders, and like a really annoying thing is you can get like rashes in your under tit area. Yeah, I can see that, because the moisture just kind of like... We have a camera now. I shouldn't do that to my boob, but
people are way into that.
It just like gets all up under there. Apparently, it's like an actual fungal rash that you can get.
Gross.
Yeah, that sucks. This is what you get for not getting a period anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Yeah, we're here to period shame.
No.
That's our whole bag.
No.
No.
How's the camera working out for you guys? Is this fun? Do you like this? Is
yeah,
it everything you wanted?
Do you guys enjoy the face cam? I'm
glad.
Are you enjoying it, Sam?
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm honestly forgetting that it's here.
That's the important part.
Yeah. Have I picked my... Oh, no.
Have you picked your nose? Did you pick your nose? Did you eat the boogers?
No.
You ate the boogers.
No, actually, because of Corona. So.
Okay. I mean,
like that's the thing that's stopping.
I get. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna elaborate on that.
Cal, I can't wait until I feel safe traveling again, and then
come visit.
I can come visit. And you can actually kiss my face for real. What was the Annabelle something series called with the old woman who like saves a little boy from a demon? Oh,
Annabelle?
Pez says, yeah, we period shaming? Yeah, fuck the Renaissance. Oh, amazing.
That's really funny.
Fuck the Renaissance.
That was a good one.
You should say that to your wife next time she's on her period.
You'll be period
She'll
shaming.
love that.
Fuck the Renaissance.
Fuck the Renaissance.
Oh, I love jokes like that. That take stuff out of context and just like mix it up.
Yeah.
That's like there was that meme of Mr. Incredible a long time ago of him in his car. That's fuck. That said like I got time. It's like him in the car. He's like I got time. But then someone spun it to be like when you have Tim. And it's like someone just like white out the E, and it's like, yeah, I got Tim. Like I love stupid shit like that.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. Cal doesn't touch people in real life. All right, well, you don't have to do that. I don't know anything about Annabelle or the Annabelle movies.
You might be thinking of The Conjuring.
No, someone said, who was it? Yeah, Sachi was saying, what was the Annabelle something else series called with the old woman who saves the little boy from a demon? I can't remember.
The old woman who saves a little boy from a demon. Well, if it's part of the Annabelle series, the only part there was.
But I think there was some movie, recently, like super recently, about a boy. Like the family moves into a house for a fresh start. They always want a fresh start. And then the boy gets like, he finds a toy or like a piece of paper or something.
You're thinking of,
like,
it's called The Boy.
Is it just called The Boy?
Yeah, and then The Boy 2. Bram's Revenge or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Boy. He finds like a doll and it turns out to like, there's like the whole twist. For those who, okay, I don't give a fuck. The movie's terrible. The whole twist is that like the doll is actually not haunted and the previous owner of the home who like murdered his parents or whatever is like living in the walls.
Gotcha.
And is like manipulating stuff like IRL. There's actually like no paranormal stuff to it.
Oh, it's just evil person?
It's just a psychopath, yeah.
Okay.
Which I think is that's actually a pretty good twist, even though the movie was terrible.
Yeah.
And then Bram's The Boy 2 basically retcons that whole thing. It makes the doll a haunted doll.
Man, what the fuck?
I know, right?
That's a... Why even put a twist in?
Why? Jesus Christ!
Everybody was just Cam. Volume. What was I saying? Oh yeah, everyone was just saying how the last like fuck that you just said should be like a clip for whenever somebody subscribes.
No, whenever someone unsubscribes.
So there's another clip right there. Hess says no, his parents fucking left the girl for him and killed themselves walking into the ocean in the first one.
Oh, okay. It's been a while, guys, and I didn't like it very much, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, this boss is so unfair.
You've been doing it this whole time.
What?
This boss.
Well, yeah. Nothing else I can do.
Well, like, no, like, you were saying it's hard, and I was like, yeah, no shit, because, like, you've been doing it this whole time.
Oh, I see.
Like, I believe you.
Yeah. It's just something that really, irks me about video games. This happens all the time in Dark Souls. Is getting fucking stun locked. It's like a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I can't do anything, and then now I'm dead. Like, oh great.
Dude, I've been that frustrated before. I think
I love losing like that. Oh wait, no, I don't.
SpongeBob, or no, I think it was in one of our attempts to play Uncharted. Like when I was playing Uncharted.
Yeah.
And I kept getting stun locked and dying and cornered, and it was so annoying. And I think that was when I was like, you know what, this isn't worth playing.
Well, it's just so fucking annoying. Like they team up on you. And I get it. There's supposed to be 3 guys. Like I get it. I understand where the challenge comes from. It's just not enjoyable when you walk into a boss room and have 40 seconds to get acquainted with the room before you just get fucking pummeled into the wall. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. Pez says that he didn't like It Follows.
It Follows is a
The
contentious
internet is
movie.
bonkers for It Follows, but his wife and him almost walked out of it.
Well, It Follows, yeah. It Follows is weird, because It Follows exists and it's kind of like this, like, alternate Earth. Like, it doesn't really take place on real Earth. And as much as I like that movie, and I really do, I do think they could have upped the concept of a thing that's trying to kill you way more. Like, they could have really pushed that further, in my opinion. But I get why you don't like it, though. I enjoy it. I think it's kind of weird and campy. And I think the potential for frightening moments is like a lot. Also, Evan, if you want to come over and play Dark Souls for me, whenever you want, dude. Like, come right now.
Recipes to Cam, but like, I'm different. I love acting out everything Evan says.
Yeah. He's the king in inciting unrest.
If I were playing Dark Souls, I would just simply not get stun locked. I just, you can't just don't get stun locked.
Yeah, that's not helping.
Just don't do it.
That's really not helping.
Those kinds of movies should all go in on the weird. Yeah.
Fuck. Leave me alone, you fucking bastard.
Aw, Sachi.
What?
I don't want you to go either, but it is late for you, dude.
Oh, is Sachi going to bed at a good
Sachi's
time?
like, I gotta go to bed soon. It's like, yeah, dude.
I mean, I appreciate how often you stay up for us.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's 10:30.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
I know we started.
Half an hour until we watch a Great Canadian Baking Show.
Is that all you've been thinking about this whole stream?
No, I have.
You're like, I can't wait for my loser fucking boyfriend.
I thought I was gonna
die
think about
again.
it. I thought I was gonna think about it way more, but I've been having a good time talking movies with you guys and getting my eardrum blasted by Cam.
As far as I'm concerned, this boss is impossible. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I just hate that. I don't like it when bosses come back. I don't like boss battles where they get to come back. It should be that you win fair and square. And
I won the fight. A lot of Dark Souls bosses after this point have 2 forms. I'm pretty sure the last Dark Souls boss in this game has 3 forms.
Your mom just specifically came out of her room to complain about my consciousness. That's funny.
Why are you alive? Awake. Holy shit, fuck you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate you guys watching with us.
No, we love hanging out with you guys and doing this.
And,
I mean, like, Cam literally would give up on this game if we weren't doing it for you.
Oh, are you kidding me, Sam? I've already thought 3 times to myself, like, God, I'd love to play Fall Guys right now.
Oh, don't I know that the Sekiro bosses come back? I watched Cam fight that stupid monkey, like, for like 2 hours. Like, 2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, that fucking gorilla, dude?
That fucking gorilla with the poop.
Oh, thanks for the,
new subscriber! Oh, Double Bubs followed us back!
Hey, Double Bubs!
What's up, Double Bubs? Oh my god!
Don't blow out the poor person's ears.
I backed away from the microphone. Hello!
Hey!
So good of you to join.
We were just talking about how dope your stream is.
Yeah. I was literally just talking about like how much fun I had popping in on the first stream. So I'm glad we got a little bit of a follow back.
Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
I apologize if I start swearing and screaming. It's probably gonna happen.
We were just talking about like how I noticed a lot of similarities between your stream and our stream, and then the first stream back, Cam just fucking screamed "fuck" really, really loudly, which is very not what you guys do.
Well, you know what it is with the screaming and the fuck. You have to understand that was not a voluntary thing. I needed to get that out, because if I didn't get that out, I would be pent up for the rest of the night. And you'd be talking to me like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. Don't talk to me. I'm fine.
We'll like see some raccoons later when you go out back to like hang out, and fucking you'll just like strangle one. You'll just like calmly like get up, like walk up and just like strangle a raccoon. And I'll be like, Cameron.
We're not playing Dark Souls anymore because Cameron killed a small rodent after last stream. You know what kills you? We're not even far in Dark Souls.
No, we really haven't.
This is like the 5th boss. This isn't even like this. Not even that far.
And it's true. I put a knife to Pez's throat if he threatened to leave our stream to go watch yours.
Frequently, yes.
Yeah. Watch us fight for viewers now.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
The war versus Double Bubs.
Friendship over.
But no, legit, that is so fucking cool that you tuned in to watch us. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I did enjoy watching you be a hot dog there. I did. I actually I love it when I come in on like fan favorite things. Like obviously like the viewers love watching you like get into silly costumes, and I was like, cool. Came in on a costume day. Picked a good night. Good night.
Get mad, Sam. I'm leaving show mad, and I'm getting real mad.
Getting just like proper mad.
Yeah.
What if I took the controller and you could see how poorly I do?
I don't think it would help.
Would it not make you feel better to watch me fail?
I'm not into catharsis like that. Like that's really not my bag. I appreciate the offer.
Okay. Oh boy, boy. Yes, I am the mysterious Truffle Shuffle 12 from your last stream.
Yeah. I forgot that's your screen name.
Yeah. dude, we were talking favorite movies. That's another one of my favorite movies is The Goonies.
Goonies, yeah.
I love The Goonies. I remember watching it as a kid. That was one of the first movies that I saw with swear words in it, and it meant so much more because that's a movie with kids, and the kids were swearing in it. So when the kids swore and said like shit and damn, I was like,
whoa! I didn't know they could do that.
And I watched it for the first time at the daycare that I used to go to. I went to a home daycare.
Nice.
And I was like, they were like, oh my god, are they allowed to say that?
Did you guys know?
Lost my fucking mind.
That's like, did you ever like?
This is the one, Cam. Pez says, this is the one. You got this.
Thank you, Pez. If I die, can we get a bunch of chill 16 no's in the chat?
Goonies never say die.
That would make me happy.
True.
Right.
Goonies never say die. Right?
I guess.
You don't know the Goonies as well as I do.
I've never seen the movie.
I thought you had seen it. You just didn't remember it super well. Oh man, we
I don't remember.
We gotta get you watching the Goonies.
There's a lot of really legendary movies I haven't seen because like all of my movie knowledge is like 2009 onward.
Okay.
That's all my movies. Like that's when I like really started watching movies.
Oh wow, that was a sick move.
And it was really fucking cool. I wish it didn't do
guy.
so much damage to me.
You dodged it though. You dodged
Dodged
it.
that one.
I didn't realize there were so many similarities. Cal says, I love that I have to differentiate between the two couples I watch stream who both play Last of Us and Nancy Drew and stream on Wednesday nights. I didn't know there were so many similarities. Also, thank you, Double Bubs. Double Bubs has to go get ready for bed.
Oh no! Hey, thank you for tuning in, Double Bubs.
Thank you for tuning in and for subscribing.
I think they just followed. No, they cheered.
Yeah.
Thank you for the cheer.
Mwah! Thank you so much. So good to see you. Such a big fan.
We'll see you in your next stream.
I can't join your Wednesday night streams anymore, obviously, but I'm gonna come in on Sunday for sure. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Good night. Come back. Come back to me. Come back to me.
I need a minute.
Baby. Well, I mean, like, maybe pause in case an enemy creeps up behind you. I would hate to see that
There's no
happen.
pausing in Dark Souls.
No? Even if you go into a menu, someone could attack
you
you
this?
from behind?
There's no pause.
But, like, what if you tried to, I don't know, upgrade or something?
Like, if I went into, like, if I, like, did this?
Yeah.
It's still not paused.
No fucking way.
Look, you see the bottom cracks in the screen?
Yeah,
you can see my character model.
But, like, the game doesn't acknowledge that you're not, that you can't see?
There is no pausing.
That is so
in Dark
merciless.
Souls. Yeah, it is.
Man.
It is merciless, isn't it?
Damn it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for the nose. That made me happy. I know I don't seem it.
It actually does make me really happy to see all of those no's. I love that.
No! No!
Home button is Dark Souls pause. I guess so.
That's a good point.
I guess so.
I did used to do that.
Yeah.
I remember one time I paused like in a boss fight and the boss was like mid-swing. And I was like, cool, let's play more Dark Souls, and open up the game and just got fucking murdered. Like, it wasn't even like a goddamn competition.
Yeah, I guess like as soon as you get out of the home menu, it's just like game on.
Yeah, just resume. Yeah, the game is just we're back.
Yeah.
Game time.
I feel it. First of all, Cal was like, "Okay, honey, it's time for dinner. Pause the game." I can't pause, Mom. It's not that kind of game. God. Mom.
You know what that reminds me of? Those memes of like, come here, honey, it's time for your chemical castration. And it's like that guy's like all fucked up. And he's like, okay, dear. It's really funny. I love those memes, man. Like the Chad and Tina memes or whatever.
Chad and Tina.
Well, there's the Chad. There's like the Chad, like the nerd who will be like, I don't know, like, no, women can't vote. That's bad. And the Chad will just be like, yes, they can. And it's like that bearded blonde guy from the side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, those memes are hysterical. I love those.
And I feel that with Minecraft too. Sachi says sometimes she pauses Minecraft and it doesn't actually pause and she just like shits her pants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially as Minecraft has those ambient noises that play when you're in caves. It'll be like boo doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
It's really squeaky.
Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Obviously, Alen has like been there, done that.
Well, Alen is like, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
You guys think that's scary? You should try the survival mods.
Very true.
We should get back to playing more Minecraft. I really enjoyed those Minecraft streams.
Me too. I had a good time.
Get the boys back in town.
I mean, that would be a good like in between idea. Like if we finish a long. Wow, we're getting. What do you think they do after the camera turns off? Do you think they just go like, "Oh my god, it's been like 3 hours. I'm like so tired. Like I need like a 15-minute break." Doesn't the union say something about breaks?
You know what they do, Sam? They go on Reddit and talk about how Star Wars 9 was really bad.
Are you comparing enemies, like boss enemies in Dark Souls, to like nerds on the internet who complain about Marvel?
Yeah, incels. Like fucking dark cells. That's what they are. They sit around.
Dark cells.
Dark cells. That's
Yeah.
what they are.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this boss. I hated this boss when I played it off stream too. 'Cause normally I would just summon the boys, but I need to get Embers to do that.
Oh, we're definitely gonna stream Among Us.
For sure.
Is Among Us out yet?
I think it's on mobile. I don't know if it's on Twitch or excuse me, Switch or consoles yet. Probably. I haven't done much research into it. I watched that gameplay trailer, and it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. We don't have the setup right now to stream from our phones.
Actually, we could do it.
We could.
It would be a little janky.
Yeah.
But I have this thing on my computer called like Dix.
It's on PC, Evan says.
Okay, but it. I love the way I have it. It's on PC.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's on PC, that means we can totally stream it.
Yeah.
Especially because it doesn't look very graphically intensive. It looks like my computer will probably be able to handle it.
Next week, then. I mean, we'll just do Last of Us 2 again next Thursday.
Yeah.
And
Well, we're doing a special stream next week. Remember?
then special stream on Wednesday.
We haven't decided yet. It can be whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
As my favorite villager Goose would say. He's not my favorite. Fuchsia's my favorite. I don't know why I said that. Oh shit. Meringue is also my favorite.
Man,
Goose is like number 3.
you started a story.
Did I?
How does it end?
About what?
You were like, as my favorite villager Goose would say, he's not my favorite. Fuchsia's my favorite. No, wait, Meringue's my favorite. And it's like, but what was he gonna say?
No, because we said bouquet. And I said bouquet as my favorite villager Goose would say, because his catchphrase is bouquet.
Hey, Mocad, what's up?
Hey, he's back. Life is not being so good to Cam right now, unfortunately. He's been fighting the same boss in Dark Souls the entire stream.
For 2 hours and 6 minutes and 58 seconds.
The whole stream.
Yep.
Yes, Untitled Goose Co-op is coming out. That's so exciting.
Yeah, we 100% have to do a video about that.
Yeah.
For shizzle.
Yeah.
Because Sam played Untitled Goose Game, the first level entirely by herself. Actually, I was there, but she played it, and we had a blast. That's one of my favorite videos. Mm-hmm. It was so much fun.
Shit, Sachi and Mocad are both up late. Because Mocad's British.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dope, dude. Oh my god, we have UK fans.
I know.
Dude.
We're like so big in the UK.
We're like PewDiePie.
Yeah. This is our last stream then.
Yeah, that is
if
where
I'm ever like PewDiePie.
That is where the similarities end.
I would literally rather make another dime in my life than be like PewDiePie. I never want to be like PewDiePie.
PewDiePie's all over the place, man. Like, I will commend that guy for one thing, and that's the come up.
Mocad was streaming. That's why he wasn't here.
Everybody go follow Mocad.
Yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
Are we following Mocad? I'm gonna follow back. Yes?
We are hashtag team follow back.
Okay, we are following them now. Just making sure that we are in fact. Yes, okay. We're following Double Bubs too.
Hell to the yeah. Don't want to be rude.
This is good. This is good.
I think now is a perfect opportunity, as better as any time, to mention that we are trying to get to 100 followers in 40 days.
Yo, should I report Pez? Just
Why?
just to be a bitch.
Just to ban him?
Nah, I would never.
No, I'm gonna do that. I like Pez too much.
I love Pez.
Yo, Pez, would you let me and Sam watch your kids and then stream it? Like, stream us watching your kids?
Live stream watching the kids.
Yeah.
Live stream me slowly losing my mind. Actually, you know what? Pez's daughter, I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but she recently got a purple streak in her hair, and Pez was kind of just like shedding a silent like dad tear because like his little girl's growing up.
That's cute.
I would fucking hang out with Pez's daughter. Pez's daughter sounds like just like, well, like she, like, I mean, I know nothing about her except that she has a purple streak in her hair, and that's fair. But it sounds like she's going through an emo phase, and I am so here for that.
Oh yeah, Sam has a soft spot for girls going through emo phases.
Listen, I never said anything about your son. Your son sounds like he would tucker me out simply by walking through a door. I do not have a lot of kid energy.
Neither do I, actually.
The last time I seriously played with kids, I think, was like 2 years ago at Christmas. I played Beyblades with my little cousins for like 2 hours.
And then they liked me more anyway.
It's fucking bullshit. It was fucking bullshit.
Are you still sore about that?
Oh, so sore.
Yeah?
Just because, like, I mean, like, it also doesn't help that, like, my cousin is such a fuck and, like...
Wow, just gonna put that on
is
the air,
clearly,
eh?
like, raising his kids very, very well within the gender binary. He has 4 boys and is, like, clearly, like, gonna keep it that way. So, of course, like, I play Beyblades with my little cousins for, like, 2 hours before dinner. And then we all sit down to the dinner table. Cam played with them for, like, 20 minutes.
I played with them for a good amount of time.
I'm hyperbolizing. Because I sunk in more time with them.
Because you did, okay, I'll give you that. You did play with them more.
Yeah, I played with them for longer.
But
and then dinner time comes around, and Cam tries to sit next to me, and my Uncle Bruce comes up to him, and he's like, "You can't sit there. You have to go over there." And Cam was like, why? And Uncle Bruce was like, no, like, you have to go sit over there. And then we just hear, like, my little cousin go, I want Cam to sit next to me. And I was like, it's because you're a fucking boy. That's why.
No, it's because I'm fucking cool, Sam.
Because you're a cool boy. I'm a cool girl. But I can't, he doesn't want a cool girl sitting next to him because I'm a girl. He wants a cool boy.
It's true.
Because you're a boy and very, very deep in the gender binary. And I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah, that's why. You think your little cousin was like...
I also am sour because I sunk more time with them.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a fave.
But do you think your little cousin was like, I want Cam to sit next to me. He's deeper in the gender binary.
No, it's just like, you know, he would want boys.
Boys identify with boys, especially if you're like a little boy who is like confident he's a little boy. Like... I'm not trying to say, like, listen, I get where you're coming from. Oh, but as a little boy who is quite confident that I was a little boy, it makes sense. You identify with who you are.
You want the company of other boys. I know.
Yeah, it's part of adolescence.
Still taking it personally.
Of course. I wouldn't expect anything else from you.
I'm glad you understand me.
Sam, if there's one thing that I could say about knowing you in 4.5 years of relationship is that I understand you. And it's a good thing.
Pez says that his son plays train, but it's just him walking around the house going ee for 4 hours.
It sounds like my kind of kid.
No, it does not sound like that's the kind of shit that you say, like, oh, those kids, they're so ridiculous, aren't they? Because you don't have to deal with it.
Of course. I think it's hilarious because it's not my kid.
Yeah, if you're not living with it, then it's like, oh, those kids. But, like, it's actually, like to think about it, it's the most annoying thing in the world. To think that kids...
Oh, shit, fuck.
Like, that's one of the things about kids, and it's like, you can't even get mad at them because they're just, like, learning about the world through sound, right? Like, it's literally a part of cognitive development.
Well, exactly.
But kids latch on to noises. That's why kids can listen to super annoying songs over and over and over
Baby
again.
Shark, dude.
Exactly, because, like, do, like, they just, like, love it and just, like, get into it, and they have to, like, say it over and over and over again. Meanwhile, fully developed adults are like, yes, we understand, do. Like, I know, on to the next thing, please.
Yeah, kids are like, have you fucking heard this?
I never thought I would say this, but can we please go back to Frozen? Like, at least there's lyrics.
At least, like,
suffering.
yeah. Hey, man, Baby Shark slaps. Don't talk shit about Baby Shark.
Aww.
Baby Shark,
James was saying that, like, he was a camp counselor for, I think, 5 years, and that was, like, enough kid energy for him.
That's all you had.
But one of the fondest memories he had was wearing an Avengers t-shirt at camp, and then just based off of the t-shirt alone, one of the 6-year-old campers decided that they were going to be best friends.
Oh, awesome. I love stories like that.
That reminds me of this one regular customer at my old job. He used to leave a bunch of, like, weird notes because he wanted to make us do stuff. Like, he wanted to make us do, like, weird shit.
Fucking YouTube.
Like, one time he was like, don't give my wife the groceries until she says the password. The password is Larry. And I was like, oh, fucking K. And, like, just didn't tell her that he was going to do that. So when she showed up, I was like, I'm not supposed to give you the groceries until you tell me the password. And she was like, what? And I was like, the password is your oldest cat's name. She was like, do you mean Larry? And I was like, Kay, here are your groceries.
Yeah, I'm really glad husband...
I'm fucking going inside. This is humiliating.
I'm glad your husband let you in on the joke. Jesus.
Yeah. But, another one of his things was I was supposed to ask his kid what his favorite infinity stone was. But, like, kids don't know the different infinity stones.
No, especially if they're young kids.
Like, they know that they're called infinity stones and they go in the infinity gauntlet and, like, they're different colors and shit. But they don't know, like, soul stone, mind stone, fucking, like, time stone, all this shit. So I was like, hey, buddy, like, what's your favorite infinity stone? He was like, I don't know.
I'm a Lord of the Rings fan.
He straight up was like, I don't know. And I was like,
Anyway, here's
not
your
supposed
groceries.
to give you your groceries until you tell me. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Well, of
Fuck
course.
this.
The fuck?
Fuck this.
This dude just sound like I applaud him for trying to be like a cool dad.
Yeah.
He just sounds like a fucking weirdo. To be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
He threw a piece of shit at me. He just shit into his hand and threw it at me. What are you, the monkey boss from Sekiro?
I love how everybody's talking about the different shit that they do to get their younger family members to like them. Sashi says that the only way that she can get them to care about her is letting them poke her piercings and like spin the nose ring around.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit reminds me.
Has got a Daddy Shark shirt for Christmas.
Nice.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Well, he's a dad. He probably likes it.
I mean, yeah, like power to you if you like it, but I think that's a really shitty Christmas present.
Wow, Sam. It's very sympathetic of you.
I should not be a parent.
What was I about to say? I remember my only experience, one of my only experiences, like playing with a kid was one time in class. We had a classmate who had a baby, and the baby came by, and the kid was very cute, but the kid had a lot of energy.
Oh, this is in university.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah. I thought you were talking about high school.
no,
I
it's
was
elementary
like, wow.
school actually. No, it's university.
Shout out to Catholic school, I guess.
I know, right? Actually, I knew someone who was pregnant in high school.
Yeah.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this person brought the kid by, and the kid was very cute, and the kid kind of latched onto me a little bit, and like we started playing. When we played for like 45 goddamn minutes.
Yeah.
Like straight.
Yep.
And I was just like, I'm done now. And I remember like I guess like the kid being a little peeved, and I think the mom wasn't too impressed either.
Oh, well,
And I was kind of like, I don't know, play with your fucking kid then. Like, I'm not your fucking babysitter.
Yeah.
Should I bill you for this 45 minutes? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That'll be $5, please.
We didn't really see eye to eye.
No, you didn't. I know exactly who you're talking about.
That's okay, though.
Story time. My friend is from Cal. My friend was babysitting a child, and they were going through the book of animal names, and my friend would point at the animal, and the kid would name it. They pointed to, like, a pig, which is called a cochon d'Inde, and the kid says, poot, which means poor. And my friend had to, like, keep it together.
Amazing.
Oh, guinea pig, not a regular pig. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I don't think that's the word for pig in French. but
Piggy?
Yeah. That's the word.
Please stop.
Oh, okay.
What?
Pez likes the
Oh.
Daddy Shark t-shirt. That's fair. That's so funny. Also, good night, Mocad.
Good night, Mocad.
Thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
for joining in, dude.
It is 4 a.m., yes.
Well-
You should go to sleep.
We'll see you guys. We'll see you in the Twitch chat tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, also Twitch chat, but I meant
Yeah.
Discord.
Yes. The one second thing about being male and doing camp counselor jobs, I didn't get much of that sweet, easy babysitting money like the girls did. Yeah, that's true. I never really baby shat. Baby shat? I haven't done that either. Not yet. Not
Who knows?
planning on it.
Yeah, you didn't shat out a baby.
I told you that I've like pretty much come to the conclusion that I don't think I want to experience pregnancy. And
Have you told me? Have you listened to our most recent podcast episode?
Yeah, like I like.
You've
don't,
told everyone.
I don't want to do it. I'd rather adopt.
It was like 25 minutes of that podcast.
Yeah.
You screaming about how badly you don't want to be pregnant.
Well, I don't remember what the fuck we talked about, Cameron. So yeah, I just like don't want to do it.
That's all right.
It's gross. Nobody listens to you when you say you're in pain. It just doesn't sound worth it.
But would you say that you also have a lot of hang-ups around childbirth and being pregnant?
No, I really don't. It's just I've read enough about it, and I've read enough horror stories to not trust the healthcare system here to believe women when they say they're in pain.
Fucking God!
You got booty smacked again. You got cornered. You got what's it called?
Stun-locked.
Reverbed. Stun locked. Thank you.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, man. Some people love being pregnant. It doesn't sound fun to me. It's not something that I want to do, and I don't want to bank. I don't want to, like, some people are like, oh, but when it happens to you, you'll love it. It's like, I don't want to bank on enjoying it once it's already happening to me. You know what I mean? Because like I could also not like it. It's very possible that I won't like it, and then I'm stuck being pregnant. You know. So. Although I read a really really beautiful play yesterday that a friend of mine hooked me up with, and it was about this lesbian couple who enlists a gay couple to help them get pregnant. And it goes really well for one person and not so well for the other person. But then when the person who's not enjoying her pregnancy like is going through labor, the way that it's written sounds really beautiful. The way that she talks about it was essentially like, you know, like a little bit of pain for a lifetime of happiness was like the basic like message behind the whole thing. But I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't see it for me. It's not like she had to give up a bunch of vices. That's true. If I couldn't like... Man, no sushi for 9 months sounds like a crap, but I guess that's basically what I'm going through now in quarantine. So if I can make it through this, I can make it through a pregnancy. Why does the play sound so familiar? I don't think it would have been one that you have read, because it hasn't been produced yet. I got into contact with a former professor of mine, and he it was about like I was like, oh, I'm having a hard time outlining this thing I want to write. Can you help me? And then he was like, I can help you, and I will get my playwright friend to jump in on the Zoom call as well to help you out, because he's a very good playwright, and that playwright gave me one of his plays that hasn't been produced yet. But like they wanna start dramaturging it and like getting it produced and stuff. So I don't think you would have read it, but there's a couple really good ones out there. I flip-flop on it. Like in my head, I'd love to adopt like older kids, especially because I know they tend to fall through the system. But ultimately, it's a discussion with a future partner, and I'm kind of chill either way. Yeah, I thought about that too. I used to, so like in like a couple years ago, I actually did want to be pregnant. It's just I read too much. I read too many bad stories about it. But I had this like thing where I was like, okay, so I'll be a surrogate for somebody so that I can like experience pregnancy, and then I'll adopt like an older kid that's stuck in the system and effectively skip the little kid stage, because I'm not super great with little kids or people that I can't like talk to. So that was my workaround for the longest time. But now I'm just like, let's just adopt. I'll just do that. One of my friends from uni was friends with a lesbian couple, and they asked him to be their sperm donor, and they all got together, so now they're a polyamorous triad with a baby, and they're such a nice little family.
That's
Aww.
nice. 3 gays and a baby.
Yes, Sachi, exactly. It's not a little bit of pain, though. My mom was in labor a whole day. I guess the MO behind it is like when you take into account the rest of your life with this kid that you love.
It's a very small amount of pain.
It actually is a small, like you spend very little time in pain considering how long you have the kid for. But yeah, no, like I've heard that some people have been in labor for like 40 hours, and it's like, no thank you. This isn't a horror story per se, but I was born a day later than I was supposed to be simply because my mom was dehydrated. Like, the daytime nurse was like, okay, like, have fun having a baby. My shift is over now. You'll be good. And then the overnight nurse completely neglected my mom and, like, checked in on her once. And then the next morning came, and the day nurse came back, and she was like, you're still here? Why are you still here and still pregnant? And then she, like, looked at my mom's vitals, and she was like, oh, you're dehydrated. And then, like, gave my mom a saline drip, and then that had me, like, immediately.
Yeah, you fell out.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't think she was in like a lot of pain per se, but she definitely didn't have to be pregnant for as long as she was. You know, she was in labor that whole time. Being hydrated would have helped, and the nurse just like didn't do her job to like check in on my mom enough, so she had to be in labor for longer than she really needed to be when there was a simple solution. And I just think that's garbage. Yeah. Are you silent because you're tired and you don't want to play anymore?
No, I'm trying to focus.
Okay. I'll do all the talking. Yeah, that's the other thing too, Len, is that like as much pressure as I put on myself to like, that's just it. Like, I have to focus on getting my life together before I even entertain the idea of bringing another life into it. But I want to have kids, if that makes any sense. You know, like it all sounds hunky-dory, and raising the next generation sounds like a very noble endeavor. And I want to participate in it, but I think about all the sacrifices my mom made and is continuing to make for me, and it's like, I don't know if I could ever do that for another person. I don't know.
Give yourself some credit.
I don't know.
First and foremost.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna want to do that.
I don't know. I think the thing with being a parent is like it all comes with, you know, your life and where you are, and I think where you are right now, same thing with me, if I could be so bold, where we're not terribly satisfied with our current position in life. So why the fuck would we have kids? Like, that's just a ridiculous notion in our eyes. Whereas, like, you know, if we're living on our own and we're comfortable and doing all right, like, to have a kid is something like no one should ever take like flippantly or whatever. But it's just something you got to talk about, right? Like, I think a lot of your fears, if I could be so bold, are based on the notion of like having a kid tomorrow. Whereas like when we have if/when, and I firmly believe it is like a when, like a big. Well, I mean I can't force you to do anything you want to do, Sam. So there's that. Yeah. But I would obviously like to have kids.
Are we having the do you want to have kids talk on stream right now?
No,
is
but
that what's happening?
I'm firmly an if/when because if I don't have kids, if I never reach the when, well, that's life for you. But you know, if we're in a when scenario, it'd be a conversation. You know, and I'm not. Again, I can't stress enough that I can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. Yeah. Like, I firmly believe that. So.
But you want to have kids.
I would one day, if I could do it, be a parent. I think being a parent would be interesting.
I feel like you're selfless enough to be a good parent.
I feel like kids, like, how did I say this? I don't want to sound too, like, frou-frou or, like, ridiculous or even sad. But kids are good at giving you purpose. Like, if you feel, like, I'm not trying to say, like, a kid should, like, supplement your lack of purpose. But once you have a kid and you have something you're responsible for in both a legal and literal sense, you start to, well, you would grow up very quickly, to say the least, right? You would find avenues, like, I don't know, man, like, it's hard to explain, but, like, I feel like the idea of a kid and raising a kid is almost like a challenge. And then you could, if you raise the kid correctly, you got yourself a great kid, and that's something to be proud of, you know? I'm also fighting this boss at the same time.
No, you're making sense.
But, yeah, man. I personally think, and I understand why people are, but I personally think there's nothing to be afraid of when it comes to parenting. I think it's natural for a lot of people to be afraid, and I'm certainly not, like, uber parent. I've never been one. I'd probably make a lot of mistakes and be very nervous. No doubt. It's just, I don't know. It's not something I would say I'm afraid of.
There's a lot of factors, and it is 11 o'clock. So after this next battle, we'll end the stream.
Yeah, this is going to be my last attempt.
I think I got the best parents and the worst parents at the same time. My parents' good qualities are, there's no middle ground with my parents. My parents' good qualities are very, very good, and their bad qualities are very, very bad. And I think about that a lot, and like how that's affected me. And I just think that if at any point in any capacity my kid felt the way that I feel about my parents because of the way that my parents have acted, I would just feel so terrible. And you know how I carry everything with me all the time. So I would feel so shitty, you know? Like, if I ever made my kid feel the way that I felt when my parents told me that they were getting divorced, if my kid ever felt the way that I felt when I found out, you know, certain things about my parents, not that I'm going to air out dirty laundry, but just like, you know, you grow up and you learn things about who your parents are as people, and if I ever made my kid feel that way about me and who I was, I would feel like shit. And I understand that there's no such thing as a perfect parent, and that you can never be a perfect parent, and that you have to accept that
You're also not your father or your mother.
You have to accept that, but I am them in a lot of ways, both good and bad. And I know that there's no such thing as a perfect parent, and that you can't raise a kid and not have them scathed at all. It's impossible. It's impossible. But the fact that, like, it's a process where you can't help but hurt somebody else just makes me very uneasy.
I'll be honest with you. I think that's a little pessimistic. Like, yeah, you're not going to be a perfect parent, and I think that's a real thing. But that doesn't mean you're going to scar your kid. Like, you're not going to automatically scar your kid.
Well, you are going to scar your kid. I don't think that's pessimistic at all. And I don't look at it as like I'm going to scar a kid. It's just, it's a reality that you have to face, you know? And like, good parents, and this is a conversation that our generation is having, where it's good to admit that you don't think you would be a good parent.
Well, yeah.
Not everybody would make a good parent.
Of course not.
And therefore should not have kids. And sometimes I wonder if I fall into that category. Sometimes I have to ask that question.
I don't know, man. Like, I think you're gonna make the mistakes that Sam's gonna make, but I don't think that you should be wary of being a parent based on the mistakes that your parents made. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if/when, in a big if/when, you know, I'm gonna make mistakes too, but it's gonna be the mistakes that I made as a parent. It has nothing to do with the mistakes my parents made. If anything, I think that a part of being a young person growing up and becoming a parent is actively trying to avoid the mistakes your parents made.
Oh my God, Pez, please give me your take.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Like, actually, for real though, I genuinely want to know, because you're the only one who's a parent in this community. So I like hold it in high regards. And I do believe at the end of the day that Pez is a really good dad, like
of course
a good
he is.
parent. So
he wouldn't be able to talk shit about his kids if he was a shit dad.
Yeah, absolutely. The whole bad parent thing happens because people assume that it all falls on your shoulders, when before the current era, it takes a village was almost literal. Yeah, that's
a good point. That's a good point.
Man, I was hoping for some, like, big ass monologue from Pez. It's never perfect. You'll do fine. Kids bounce. They recover.
Exactly.
I haven't fully recovered, though.
Yeah, but you're not your kid.
I'm not talking about, like, it's hard. It's hard. Maybe on a podcast I'll get, like, deeper about it, or just, like, I don't know. You guys can, like, text me if you, like, really want to know, and I can tell you, like, all of my family shit. Because then I'll know that I'll have an audience that actually cares to hear it, because I just don't think I should air. I think my parents would be very upset with me if I aired out our dirty laundry on stream. It's like the opposite of what they wanted to
Yeah, man,
happen.
this is Dark Souls. This is going on the channel in a couple weeks.
Yeah, people have been having kids since literally the beginning of the time.
That's what I say. Like, in my opinion, shitty people have kids constantly.
No, please go off, Pez.
And
please monologue.
I think we're not shitty people. So, like,
I think that too.
I think that at the end of the day, we'd find a way to make it work, like we always do.
Sorry, Mrs. Sleepyhead. We're about to wrap up.
Hey, Mrs. Sleepyhead. Thanks for tuning in, though.
Thank you for tuning in. We're talking about having children.
Be sure to drop a follow if you like these 5 seconds of stream. I'd actually really appreciate it.
Hey! Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
In your point, though, my old writing prof said once that childhood is traumatic, and I think that's true, more in the sense that the way you grow up has direct impacts on you as a person. Yeah. Yes, I would love to know something interesting about this game, please.
Yeah, please, God. Anything to help.
Spoiler alert, this is not a dating Sims game. Hi, I just ruined the whole game for you.
Oh, shit!
Damn it! I was really hoping to date fucking, this lady? Yeah.
I wanted to kiss her.
She doesn't fucking date you? What is the point?
I wanted to kiss the firekeeper more than anything.
Yo, like, I keep on going to this baddie, right? To try and see if I can, like, ask her out on a date or something. But, like, my Toronto man slang is not up to date. But, like, I keep, like, going to this baddie to try and see if I can, like, ask her out or something. I keep, like, yo, like, Like, give me another upgrade, yo. Like,
here's my souls, dog. Like, I brought the souls with me.
I literally brought her my souls, dog. She, like, wouldn't go out with me.
Say less, fam. Say less.
Yo, reach, fam.
Saying words.
Reach.
All right, dogs and girls and boys and everyone in between.
Sorry, but yeah, having children is terrifying. My parents' morals aren't straight, and mine aren't either. And I worry that I would make a good too much Scarborough in this stream.
All right.
But yeah, so
camera.
hit me up about it. I know I've been like half on, half off camera this whole time.
Oh, I didn't realize.
No.
Why didn't you move over to be more in camera?
I have been, and you keep shoving your chair over
why didn't you
because
say
I'm like getting
something?
close to you. You keep like pushing me over.
Well, I can't
Because
do anything about it. I'm saying something.
Boss. I was trying to be a girlfriend.
You are always a good girlfriend. You don't need to try. Oh, what's this way? No, I can't go there.
But yeah, good night, everybody. Tell me about your parenting and family woes in the Discord chat.
Yeah, let's keep this conversation going. It's a good one.
Miss Sleepyhead, if you want more fun chats like this, feel free to join our Discord.
Yeah.
We're all friendly. We're all nice. We're all fun. We're all fine.
If you got any pets, we like to post pet pictures.
Yeah, there's a new pet stream that I would love to see all of your pets in.
Hell to the yeah. And we'll be back tomorrow
Every
with
single day.
The Last of Us 2, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Check this out.
Aw, thanks for calling me the best fourth of the stream.
Aw, yay. See you guys later.
Bye.